Oh. Where's Caesar? Caesar. Alright. Now it's time for the beach episode. Teleport now, it's literally...
We just got some good stuff.
It's literally right here. I'm too lazy to walk. Mizu and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic, where seemingly engage in animated discussion, noticing your arrival. When they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
Wise? Belle, I've got a question. When you think about summer, what comes to mind?
Watermelon. High temperature mosquitoes, power mills.
Summer means vacation, obviously. Throw on a swimsuit, hit the beach, and make a splash. These are the memories that'll make your whole year shine.
Same here. Though I spent last summer hanging out with friends at the video store, a beach trip is definitely the best way to spend summertime.
Aw, I didn't realize you missed out last summer. Well, this is the perfect chance to make up for it. I think you'll love what we've got planned.
Oh, is there some kind of event happening?
Mizu flashes a slightly smug smile. Alice's friend Kyo pulls out 2 paper tickets from her pocket, blushing as she hands them over.
Wise? Belle? Thanks for your help before. We couldn't have done it without you. These 2 free resort vouchers are a small token of appreciation from Yuzuha and me. Please accept them.
Pretty sure that Alice is the only one that's paid for it.
Me, Alice, and Monato. Let's make it the best summer ever! Spook Shack style!
Resort
Alice paid
vouchers?
for it.
Awesome! Belle and I will gladly take those off your hands.
Thanks, you two. By the way, what's a Spook Shack summer like? Does it have anything to do with ghost stories?
Nah, would just make Alice freak out. Walking along the beach, feeling the waves lap at your ankles, kicking back in a lounge chair under the sun, watching fireworks light up the night sky. Something like that.
But isn't Spook Shack the forum that's like, oh, we're gonna do the spooky stuff, you know, the unsolved mysteries and stuff like that, it's urban legends. So if you're doing the Spook Shack summer, you know, it sounds like a regular vacation.
Sorry, but that just sounds like a regular vacation. Where's the Spook Shack energy?
Well, the Spook Shack part is really just about how we found the place. We stumbled across a post about it on Internet's Spook Shack board.
Yup, that sounds like a ghost story. If it's popping up on Spook Shack's board, there's no way it's just an average resort.
But Alice and I scoped it out in person, and we didn't sense anything supernatural. There are some rumors online, but I'm pretty sure they're just made-up stories. I agree with Yuzuha. I didn't notice anything weird at all. Apart from being a little empty and quiet, everything else seemed pretty normal.
Even Alice didn't notice anything, so it should be fine. Otherwise, Wise would be second-guessing this whole trip. All right, Wise, time to break out those swimsuits we never got to wear.
Oh, right. Besides swimsuits, don't forget to pack casual clothes and your camera. The full vacation kit. We're booking out the entire resort, so this isn't your everyday getaway.
Hold up, you booked out what? The entire resort?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? So the place was pretty empty, right? Alice and I did a little negotiating, and we managed to lock in short-term management rights at a ridiculously low price. Of course, I used the event fund Spook Shack's been saving up for ages. This has got to be the best deal I've scored lately.
I didn't even know that was possible. That was very Spook Shack of you.
I was surprised when Yuzuha's negotiation worked out. But after everything that's happened lately, I think we all deserve a little time to unwind. Anyway, I've sent the address to your knock-knock. Alice and I will be waiting there, swimsuits on and ready to go. Huh? But I haven't even bought a swimsuit yet this year. Don't worry, I've already picked one out for you. You have? I don't know how I feel about this.
Belle and I will go pack our bags. See you at the resort.
We packed our swimsuits, gadgets, and essentials in record time. Using the address Yuzuha gave us, we drove out to a seaside resort on the Throne Quarter. Kinda surprised. I mean, it makes sense because this is like I don't know. It feels like it's normal to have that kind of stuff. Ooh. Oh, feels very Western. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels very Western, like on the beach or near beachfront areas. Well, Wise, you're here. So, what do you think? This is the place Alex and I fell in love with, the Fantasy Resort. Not much of a crowd here, but the view's pretty sweet, right? You guys must have checked into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean? Spook Shack's got some serious funding. We'll be in charge around here for a while. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, the place is still running as usual. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed a whopping 88% of the events for Spook Shack. That's such a weird number. That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Oh, right. Alright, stop teasing Alice. Did you bring your swimsuits like we planned? Got it with me. Let's head to this changing room. Get their swimsuits and see the manager here together. Wait a second, Yuzuha, this swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda... how do I put it? A bit too revealing. Don't worry, I spent ages picking this out at Luminous Square. Should be super cute, come on, let's go try these on. Well, Wise Bell, catch you guys later. Yuzuha pushes Alice away, you grab your swimsuits and head to the changing room.
What a beautiful day! Perfect for hanging out with friends.
Yuzuha!
Alice, get over here.
Hi! How does it look?
Yuzuha, Alice, are these the special guests you mentioned? Yes, yeah, Wise and Bella are important friends of ours, and we brought them here for a holiday. Guys, let me introduce you to Therese and Egg? The owner and caretaker of this resort. I needed to wait for what I was saying because I have no idea how they will pronounce it. Though I just inherited from my late father. Hi, I'm the caretaker. Before Yuzuha and Alice arrive, the two of us managed all resort matters ourselves. While your vacation here, feel free to unwind and enjoy yourselves. Thanks, it feels like it's been ages since I heard tourists say that. Please try to compose yourself a little. Have a handkerchief. Since Miss Alice and Miss Yuzuha have taken over for now, I do hope you'll allow yourself to set down your usual burdens for a little while. Apologies for the scene. The resort has been going through a slump in guest numbers lately. Miss Therese has been carrying quite a bit of pressure because of it. But please don't let it concern you. Do enjoy your vacation to the fullest. Tell me more about the resort. Certainly. The Fantasy Resort was originally established under the direction of Therese's father and has now been an official operation for five years. Our guiding principle has always been to serve the broader public, not just the privileged few. To achieve this, aside from the resort hotel, which is still our main source of income, we also put together a number of leisure and entertainment options. The aquarium, the sailboat, drink stand, surfing, stage performances. I think these are the mini games that I saw in the thing. But we're running close to we're at a loss for the past few years. Wait, they said it's only stopped here for 5 years. We've been running a loss of the last few years. Isn't that for most of the place? So most of the attractions had to be put on hold. I know renting this. I'm really sorry about that. I know renting you naturally expect a wider variety of attractions. It's quite alright. I prepare myself for the moment. I saw the figures you quoted for the short-term management rights. I understand you're going through some difficult time and are in urgent need of income to offset the losses. Are just on hold. As long as the basics are still here, it's more than enough for us. By the way, just making sure, while Alice and I are in charge, we'll be keeping all the profits, right? Yes, as per our agreement, once the quota payment has been made, all revenue generated during the agreement period will be yours. We only collect that fixed sum and will provide support without interfering with your decisions or direction. Whether you choose to make changes here or simply relax and enjoy your stay, it's completely up to you. I'll be at the resort's reception to assist guest inquiries. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me, and in time, our staff will also be on hand to assist you whenever you need. Oh good, I thought it was just two of them stuck here. We're stuck here, you know, it's like, oh yeah, we couldn't afford any other staff members, so we kinda laid them off. So we're running the entire resort and everything by ourselves. Alright, let me take a sip of my milk tea. You wanted to ask about the resort, like its background, why it's in financial trouble. But the look in Yuzuha and Al's eyes says they've got something else to talk about. So you give Therese and Egg a quick nod and see to off. I mean, yeah, technically you do run your own little business, but I don't think it's, you know, your experience might match these. Maybe some generalized stuff, but I don't think you're qualified to really talk to them about the business stuff. What you think, milady? Fantasy bar. Soft serve. haven't had those in a long time. And by a long time, I think it was like April this year. I was in Hong Kong, so I got some soft serve. I went full tourist attraction mode. It was kind of embarrassing. Sorry, wise Belle. Judging by your faces, you probably want to talk to Teresa more, ask Teresa more questions. But Alice and I need to have a private chat first. No worries. What are you guys planning? Let us in on it. Before that, wait. Actually, hold on. Where's Spotto? Before that, Yuzuka, why does a swimsuit you choose have an asymmetrical leg band? Calm down, because sometimes asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? You could say that it's asymmetrical because I have one too, so now our outputs match. Since you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. It is a gift after all. Ever since I've met you all, my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? It just does. Let's get back on topic. From our conversation before, and what we've seen around the resort, it looks more like things are even more desperate than we thought. Dire.
Fantasy Resort's current situation is even worse than I expected.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, would you rather just ignore the mess and spend the whole vacation here zoning out?
Of course not! Since I've taken over this place, even just temporarily, I've got to step up and get this business back on track.
Well said. Now that's the Alice I know.
That said, bringing this place back to life won't be easy. Do you guys have a plan in mind?
About that, I've already got some ideas brewing. While I was walking around the resort earlier, I noticed a lot of shops and attractions that had shut down because business dried up. If we want to promote the place and bring the crowds back, I think flashy entertainment might work better than focusing on the finer service details. If we can get those attractions up and running again...
We can promote the resort by making entertainment our signature feature! Not bad, my lady. You've got more in you than I give you credit for.
Yuzuha, are you underestimating me? I've taken some business courses, you know. I've at least got some idea of how to build up popularity. And this swimsuit you picked. I've never worn anything like this before. I'm not sure if it really suits me. You're not messing with me, are you?
Of course not. It suits you perfectly. Just look at Wise's face. That'll prove I'm telling the truth.
Alice, you look great. And Yuzuha too, of course.
You think so? Okay, that's a relief.
Alice, your ears are wiggling.
Enough already! Stop staring at me like that! You're grinning too, Yuzuha! I've laid out my plan. Now it's your turn.
Me? Well, instead of conventional methods, I'd rather go all in on one bold move. Did you see that big stage covered in cobwebs on your way over?
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I stopped and stared for a while. Those webs were symmetrical from every angle. I was fascinated by them.
That stage is the heart of my plan.
Are you thinking of using the stage to put on some kind of show?
No, a party or a show won't cut it. I want to host a massive beach music festival on this stage. Imagine rising bands rocking the stage, waves crashing in rhythm with the beats, fireworks lighting up the sky during the peak of the show. A music festival like that is its own best advertisement.
Oh, I get it. With so many people on vacation right now, a festival like this could really draw in a crowd and put the resort's name out there. That's a genius idea, Yuzuha. You truly are the queen of marketing.
Alice, you're not still mad about my little tease earlier, are you?
Not at all. I genuinely think this is a great idea. Once the resort's attractions are up and running, we'll need a headline event to take the hype to the next level!
Right? Fun daily activities topped off with a beach music festival on the last day of the vacation. It's the perfect combo!
Now that we've got a plan, it's time to make it happen! As for the bands at the music festival, I'll talk to Mr. Arnold and see if he can help us book some decently popular bands for the lineup.
Awesome! Thanks! I'll go take another look at the shutdown attractions. Feels like there's still room for improvement
boy.
before we
Okay,
reopen.
we're working over summer break.
Maneto's shift is almost over. Once he gets here, he should be able to help out with something too.
That's why he's not available.
I'll help too. With just the two of you and Monato, that's a lot to take on.
Wise, you and Belle are here as guests. And as friends. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. The Timefield family would never ask guests to work.
But your plan sounds really fun. How could I not want to be a part of it? Is that not reason enough?
That's pretty convincing. What do you think, Yuzuha?
My lady, I know you're asking for my opinion and all, but those twitching ears of yours have already given away the answer you're hoping to hear. All right then, Wise. I've made the executive decision that you and Belle are now officially our special guest consultants. Just tossing us some advice while you're enjoying your leisure time would be a huge help.
Well, yeah, Alice is just like the daughter of a rich person. She's more on the researching the ether part for the anti-corruption serum. There is Yuzuha is well, more a prankster and helps run just an ordinary shop. So that's not exactly enough experience. Technically, we run random play, but that's not quite enough. I don't know that. I mean, that experience may translate to this, but I don't think it's really gonna help out that much. But you know what? They try it. Oh, I bet you we have like the whole season to finish upgrading this place to like level 10 or something. Now that the plan's set, it's time to put it into action. How about we split up and check out those out-of-service attractions? And also, shall we used to be off surfing. It's caught my interest. There's shooting booth near the sailboat drink stand. Looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. We take it. Oh, I thought we get to pick Belle and go. Hey, Belle wants to do something else, and then we can do that. I guess we do surfing first. Oh, but we can just switch whenever we want, I guess. Since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes. I haven't had the time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I already forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So, looking at these surfboards, I'm feeling that salty sea ocean breeze. Would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? Restoring the surfing attraction seems to be more pressing matter. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of Summer's Key shop. Maybe they're saying that surfing is the key to summer? That's the only thing I can think of, because I'm like, okay, so if I translate to this Cantonese, like, okay, so what would it be if we do a direct translation? Like, okay, but what about an indirect translation? Where you just want the meaning, but I'm like, I can't think of anything that matches. So it's probably likely that it's just the meaning, surfing is the key to summer, gotta have to hit the waves kind of stuff. I don't like the ocean, so I don't know how that feels. It just smells. It's pretty much just salt water and all that stuff in the water. It just smells bad to me, so I generally don't play around salt water. I'll tolerate like being on the beach and stuff. Maybe the sand, maybe not the sand. Um, too many incidents where I just keep seeing people getting cut up by the sand because someone left like something in the sand. So usually that's a no-go for me as well. I just don't go to the beach. I have access to it, and just don't go. Alright, hey there, I'm the Janus Quarter surfing professional surfing team. I came here to rest and recover, but Teresa asked me if I could help out, so here I am. As you can see, the resort has always offered surfing as one of its attractions as a classic water sport. It should have been able to draw in plenty of enthusiasts, but after taking a closer look, I realized there's a problem. The waves around here are too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generator near the shore might help. Not that I'm expert on this stuff. Hard to say. Even before we talk about whether it'll work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. What if we electric surfboards? That would help reduce the impact of the weak waves, but they don't really address the rooter problem, not to mention the budget concern. If only our surfing experience could be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle in the outer ring. Oh, we can ask Caesar. You mean Lucy? Same thing, I guess. I feel like she'll be onto something. Kind of think of it, Lucy has been trying to break the rules back in Celestia. She even ended up dropping out and making her way to the outer ring. She always has unique takes on everything we discuss. Just let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. Oh, are we going to bring all of the factions in? Like we bring Lucy in for the to resolve this problem, and then we may bring like cunning hairs for like fishing problem for the aquarium. I don't know. Do we have a faction that's good for water? No? Oh, we'll probably end up inviting the Shifu anyway, so. You open Knock Knock with Alice and reach out to Lucy, who's all the way in the outer ring, explaining the trouble you run into. Even though Fantasy Resort was quite far from the outer ring, less than an hour later, after sending the message, you hear a roar of several motorcycles and the familiar steel tusk even slowly pulled into the hotel parking lot. Wait, do we get to see a steel tusk? I want to see steel tusk. Kind of want to see Steel Tusk setting up here. I just thought it would be kind of funny. It's like, how out of place can you get? I guess we won't be seeing it, I guess. Splash Cafe. Oh, you know, we can invite the fishing guys over. Qingyi. There's water physics. Well, a little bit of it. Man, I kind of miss wearing that kind of sandal. I used to wear this kind of sandal in SoCal. Because it gets hot enough that sometimes just wearing shoes with socks, you end up sweating a lot. And for some reason, your foot just ends up wet by the time you take it out. By the time you take off your shoes. Oh. Sneaky, man. Isn't your too big? Looking at structure, I guess it should be a foldable to fit in the trunk. Are you stealing the chair? What are you doing? No, these are not collapsible chairs. I mean, if anything, you may be able to attach the legs from it. But given the general shape of it, it's not. Because if it is, the handle wouldn't be metal, the handle would be wooden, and it'll be not one piece like that, so it'll be multiple segments. Well, how'd you get down here without any tracks? Oh, do we have footprints? We do have footprints. And they fade away after a while. Let's just expect. Good day, Proxy Alice. Oh, Proxy Alice. I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in a swimsuit now, seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Bell, so thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming and lounging and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking in the hotel right now. The second there's a special rate for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless, but whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smarter becomes Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, we're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then a biker's gang got the rest. Are you gonna hook up like a ridiculous machine to the surfboards? Or do you have a ridiculous wave generator they're talking about? Or are you gonna like convert the steel tusk to be like a surfing area? You know, because I think there's like those water parks that have like large surf area that you can use to have like a generated surf. So maybe steel tusk can handle that. Wait, we the Sons of Caledon transformed the resort surfing into a feast for biker gangs and a high sea pirates? Alright, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and the surfboard, then you can give it a test run and see how it feels. I'm glad. Oh, sounds perfectly fine to me. A modification for a biker gang. Sounds exciting. Are we heading out now? Let's go. Helen leads you and Alice to the beach. After a while, the message pops a knock-knock from Lucy. All set? Looks like time to hit the surf course. Alright, getting back to surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there. Remember to keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves. Use the powered surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time in surfing events. Advanced. The powered surfboard will automatically move forward, and then the user can use A and B to steer. While turning, hold space to initiate drift. Keep holding to maintain momentum, and release to exit drift mode. While drifting, you quickly accumulate power, and maintaining drift will help you gain more speed. To improve your score, you'll need to understand power acceleration. Drifting triggers the power gauge. Once it's ready, you can use left mouse button or shift to get a massive speed boost. Picking up items on the track will replenish your power. Reaching a single match will reward your badge. Obtain badge.
I got this!
Propane. Trigger power
My
acceleration.
speed knows no limits!
Yeah.
It's been a while since I went surfing. I'm feeling a little nervous.
It's time to drift. Oh,
I
drifting
wonder what
is.
kind of upgrades Lucy was talking about.
While turning, hold space to initiate drift, maintaining drift, holding to maintain drift, raise to exit. While drifting, click quickly to accumulate power, and maintain drift to gain more speed.
Let's make some waves! A custom course and a jet-powered board? This is incredible! So this is what zipping across Lucy is truly a genius. Yes! Alright.
Okay, you know, it feels like that if I start to drift, I should be able to press the opposite direction so I'm not drifting as hard. It feels very much like Mario Kart. I'm a bit rusty, but it feels pretty good. So thanks to Lucy's help, I've never seen surf courses and boards like these. How did you make it happen? I want to know too. Whether it's on land or on sea, as long as there's a path, the spirit of the biker gang will always burn bright. We perfectly recreated the rush of riding through outer ring in this surfing experience. Piper and Bernice modified the surfboards, turning them into fuel-powered boards with jet propulsion. As for me, I designed a surf course, complete with props to simulate the kind of situations you face on a motorcycle ride. Caesar later took out the surfboard out for a test run and rode the full course to make sure everything was safe. Alright, now you should have a good idea of how it works. Such a thorough plan. Thank you, Lucy. No matter how you look at it, this is by far the most feasible and cost-efficient solution. But this even the resort's current budget should be able to cover it. No, we're not planning to charge for these modifications. Leaps and bounds only handle logistics, so these modifications can't really be considered part of our business. Just take it as a way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token for our friendship. Alright, flattery won't get you any more favors. If none of you have any objections, yours truly is gonna go tell the Ultimates to get to work. After modifications are done, you will enjoy a few days off at the resort. Proxy, come find me when you're free. If I'm in a good mood, I might make an exception and let you help me apply some sunscreen. Lucy heads off towards the hotel parking lot where Steel Tusk is. This means the surfing project is officially back in action with a brand new look. Reconstruction is all set. Wise, thanks for all the hard work, you and Lucy both. Great work, everyone. Watching Alice surf, I really felt the spirit of a dancer at sea. If only I weren't still healing, I'd love to get on the water too. I've already spread word about this project to my fellow surfers. I bet we'll soon see more thrill-seeking visitors coming to test their limits. Hell is getting more heated up. Can I count on you to handle the setup for new courses and keep surfing project running? With your enthusiasm, I'm sure you'll inspire plenty of people to give it a try. I'll be dropping by often to join in too. Don't worry, I'll turn this place into a new holy ground for new Eridu's surf enthusiasts. Yep, we can rank up this place. A shooting game booth. I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid. I just planted myself in front of these and refused to budge. Did you win? Yeah, I've been a crack shot since I was a little. I've come home with an armful of plushy prizes and shared with my little siblings every time. Alright, enough for a minute. You're cleaning houses? We gotta get that shooting game up and running again. Well, just bring. You can see Belle in the back, just sitting on the chair. But bringing back regular old shooting booth feels kind of boring. You need to find games like that anyway. Maybe you can spice it up a little, maybe make it way more fun. Right as you're caught up, a late background silently shows up by your side. Are you two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? The boss's boss is way over the top. I mean, yeah, the intern, Mr. S just hired. Though I'm new on the job, I lived around here since I was little, and so I pretty much know the place inside out. Can I help you with anything? Yeah, are you the one in charge of this booth? I was wondering, could we maybe shoot some moving targets while we're on the move ourselves? I'm not sure. That sounds pretty tricky. Ah, your resort does have a cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. A cruise tour. It's not... Okay, shooting on a boat? That sounds awesome. Well, you don't have moving targets or so, I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe launcher points for targets at sea? That's wait. We'll probably need to get some custom mechanical device for... Can we just get Billy? Wait, Grace! The answer is Grace, isn't it? I know an expert. Nope. Didn't know you had connections like that. Why? That's a big help. Could I ask them for some advice? If they're up for a little vacation, I'll give them a locals only deal they wouldn't be able to resist. Under Yuzuha... Yeah, it is Grace. A quick knock-knock message and give her a brief rundown of the situation. You figured it would take half a day for her to show up, but to your surprise, she arrives in under an hour. With the fleets of mysterious purpose drones buzzing right behind her. And what about the rest of Bella? Wait. Aren't these the drones that normally... No, wait, hold on, no. I think it's a smaller scale. Because I'm thinking it's like, wait, this drone looks like the ones that shoots missiles at you when you're fighting the, oof, not the shield one. You know, the... Oh shoot, the elite monsters. There's a corrupted mechanical version that either has a shield or it sets off 2 drones and fires a laser beam. Like, yeah. I think it's the laser beam one that has the drones. The shield one has a flamethrower, I think. What about the rest of Bellabog? Roxy, long time since I can't believe you're running Resort Your Friends now. You're really branching out, huh? Yes, Lynn. Oh yeah, true. We are branching out because technically we also are the manager for Cheesetopia. So we now run a restaurant in the outer ring. Now we're also helping run the resorts in here. So long story short, Ms. Ukinami and Miss Mia here want to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resorts, but they're stuck with a mechanical system to control moving targets. Yeah, exactly. Could you give us some advice? With the resort's current budget, spending money on custom mechanical device isn't very realistic. You only getting custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea? I'll take care of everything you need right now. Oh, is she going to just... Yeah, I think I know what it is. So it's basically she's gonna take the tour and use the... and set that as her, as the route, and then just have the drones show up somewhere along the way. Of course, see these drones? I brought these kits just for this. Give me a moment to repair things on the boat, then you'll take this brand new setup for a spin at the sea. Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. At this one, I'll take my modded umbrella for a test run. Okay. Game's coming back already. Should we head out now? Let's go. Mia leads you and Yuzuha to dock, where you wait as Grace tinkers around on the tour boat for quite a while. Miss Grace, we're all set. I'm just gonna boat and head out. Score points by hitting targets, drag mouse to the cursor, press or hold to fire. You adjust sensitivity, reload automatically when it's empty or manual. Multiple ammo clips are available after switching off the ammo clip. Skill defeating charges a skill meter, press lead to act when fully charged.
The weather's great and I'm feeling hyped. Now where are the targets? Continue. Huh?
I think it's sensitivity.
Drones? Where did they come from? I see. So these stealth drones are actually the targets. We just need to shoot down all the targets they're carrying.
I think I went too fast. When hit by bullets or explosives, they'll create an air. Oh, the mine. Time your shots.
That was awesome! Let's keep it up and finish strong. Back in business. Not over yet.
Oh, my E is infinite ammo and increased rate of fire.
Don't you run! Ha! Perfect! Come on! Praise me!
Char 1 complete. How's my performance on the ship? Did I blow your minds? How was it? That was amazing, Miss Grace. Those drones are so cool. Have they been on the boat this whole time? How do I know too? They can operate on their own according to a program I've set. Once placed on the boat heading out to sea, they'll take off in batches at preset times and fly around the vessel at a fairly constant speed. With various targets attached beneath these kits, visitors on the boat simply need to shoot at the targets. Any drone whose target is hit will follow its program instructions, return to the boat, standby position on the boat. Can't believe stuff like this exists. Alice has to see this later. I know how her science brain lights up at stuff like this. It's just nice to be surprised, everyone. It's just a little design I'm still refining. Simply put, there are loads of these drones sitting in the Bella Box warehouse, and I figured this would be a perfect place to put them to use. With the rental price, the price is free, of course. Like I said, these little ones are still in testing phase, so their stealth control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. I was actually planning to take them into Hollow for some ethereal testing, but he gave me a better idea. Wait, Grace redesign. Drones galore. No more nail guns, just sends off drones. These kits are in your hands now. Use them as a final piece of the puzzle. Keep track of the performance and report back to me, and I can see what issues remain and where there's room for improvements. There's so much more ready, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a lot of visitors trying it out, we'll get sweet sample size from test results. That'd be a huge help for me. Grace, would you be interested in staying a few more days at the fantasy resort? That way, you'll get any test feedback right away and be a perfect excuse to take a well-deserved break. You know what? That's great. Wait a minute. No, Grace, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna see if there's any more things to tinker around here. Business has been booming lately, and there's more and more projects coming in. The whole team's been feeling the heat. Everyone else. I mean, like, it would be like everyone else could use the break and not you. You'd be like, I want to tinker with more machines. In that case, I'll take you up on the offer, Ukinami. I'll go ahead and get these kits settled onto the boats. After that, it's all in your hands. Then it's time for me to head back and help the little ones pack for the trip. Grace takes off with her fleet of amazing drones. All that remains is to prepare a few water guns for guests to use, and just like that, the attraction is back in business. Wise, thanks to you, and Grace, Archipelago Shoot has now officially become one of the resort's signature attractions. Yuzuha, while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few more routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. I've been promoting the project online, believe it or not. I hang out on Internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. Me is more of a homebody than I expected. You're way more motivated than you seem at first, Mia. I'll leave this booth in your hands then. I'll make sure to test every new route you came up with myself. No problem, leave it to me. Therese! Resort construction, on the resort development plans, and the revival process for both archipelago shoot and surfing activities. Thank you all so much. As you can see, Eng and I did everything we could to bring back the resort's popularity back, but nothing's really worked. So maybe I just don't have my father's business sense. But I've been hearing you guys have been up to. Even I can tell this combo really packs a punch. You know, definitely knock people off their feet, and I mean drop them in. If Miss Alice and Yuzuha have already started working on this, then please do let me and Edge and the other staff give you our full support. I didn't say it earlier, but the future of this resort really means a lot to us. I knew reaching out on internet was the right call. I'm sure that once we get this plan rolling, the resort will be bustling again in no time. Let's focus on boosting visitor traffic to the resort. We'll open up new attractions and host music festivals, so every step we take, the traffic should go up. And if you ever need updates on the resort's operations or visitor traffic data, just drop by reception. I'll have the latest number for you. Let's take a look. Level up. Resort's reception provides quick navigation to all the resorts. Progress. Traffic reached 1,000.
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
Alright, they have more minigames to play. The next thing we can do is playing shooting games on the sea with drones that can turn invisible as moving targets. Seriously, I've never heard of anything like that. I mean, it's just repurposing, you know, things that you've seen to something else that you haven't seen. Are you actually a genius when it comes to inventing stuff? You don't lay it on that thick with everyone, do you, milady? I just happen to ride along with Wise and Grace. That's all, but surfing like biker gangs? Now that sounds like a blast. What you're looking at, we've got 2 solid attractions already. So what should we whip up next? I believe I may have something in mind. There are even a place that place does rather stand out. Okay, looks like we're on the same wavelength. I'm already thinking it when I pass by this spot. When it comes to resorts, when it comes to seaside, you can't miss this. The aquarium. Deep sea fishing trip. Wait, so we're in the same wavelength. Why deep sea fishing of all things? You didn't you notice the aquarium in the shopping district is completely empty right now? If we fill those tanks of fish again, we'll have another iconic attraction right there. But where are we gonna get that fish from to make the aquarium impressive enough to draw crowds? We'd have to spend a whole lot of pennies, right? Fishing is different. All we need is a boat and some rods, and it'll let some visitors really connect the sea. Can we just fish for the aquarium? Okay, not everyone's into fishing, you know, and besides, leaving the resort's aquarium empty like this doesn't feel right either. Rather than focusing on fishing, I really think we should look into restoring the aquarium first. Feels like this could, but maybe fishing and aquarium doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. What if we just use the fish we will catch to fill the aquarium? That's actually a great idea. Throne Quarter has a rich marine resource, and when we have excess, or when a fish has been here long enough, and someone fishes something new of the same species, we can just eat the old ones. We call it repurposing. You go from wildlife to being in a zoo, and then to being on a table. Okay. That's actually a great idea. The Throne Quarter has a rich marine resource, so we should be able to reel in quite a variety. That will solve the issue of where to get display fish and get those caught at sea a proper home. Let's do it then, catching the fish by ourselves and filling the aquarium little by little. That's way more rewarding than just getting them from somewhere else. Therese told me her bamboo stationed by the dock, handling all the boat trips. It's good to have a chat with her during a fishing plan. Why as usual, you two go. I like to stop by the aquarium first and get a sense of how things are there. Oh, but waiting for your good news. Where'd Belle go? She was here. I wonder if she's on another chair now. Mirage Aquarium. Oh, manta rays. I think those are called manta rays. Oh, there's. Wait. Hold on. That's a lionfish, right? Am I wrong? Why is the lionfish going? Am I wrong? But it's downstairs, and we can't go downstairs yet. Okay, Mirage 2 is empty. I think I saw the second entrance over here, no? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, Shark Shake. Okay. Oh, can we enter from here then, for the lower half? Changing room. Okay, I think that's gonna be something for later then. It's Pengboo! Hello, Pengboo. So, MP's your name? Therese says you're quite the little captain. Think you can take us out to fishing? What's a little Pengboo and little captain? I'm a veteran Pengboo with over 15 years of experience. Call me Captain MP. MP? Emperor Penguin? I see a hermit crab right here. And it reminds me of the Souls game that I was playing. The hermit crab one. Ooh. I have to look it up, but I have it here somewhere. Another crab's treasure. Alright. Fishing lover, photography enthusiast by day. I'm out at sea chasing whale sharks by night. I'm roaming around my trusty camera, bazooka, snapping shots of flowers and leaves. That's just everyday life for me, MP. Your hobbies are totally senior stuff. Anyway, so you're Teresa's new friends, right? You're looking to go fishing. I can take you out to sea. I'm a Bang-Boo, terror of the seas, and I'm one heck of a captain. Oh, you really live up to your name, Captain MP. So if any tourist wants to go fishing later, I bet you could get them there and back safely, right? Tourists? Strangers? They are kinda scary. Nuh-uh. I'll try my best, so Therese doesn't have to worry about the resorts anymore, and the resort can thrive again. As a little reward, I'll bring my camera along and take some lovely scenery shots when I get a break. You're the best. Yeah. You're the best, Captain MP. So are we good to head out now? Yeah, we can. Just there's only one small boat available right now, so we can only fish near the coast. As for the bigger one, it broke down a while ago. We don't have the money to fix it. If the resort really starts making some money, we might be able to get it fixed. Then we can go fishing in even more distant spots. But for now, if you're ready, shall we get going? Oh, there's 6 places. Select the fishing spot from the map. Wait, you can have companion agents for what?
Like that.
Learn about fishing with Yuzuka. I mean, we entered the fishing tournament. Nothing beats the feeling of being out at sea. The boat's steady now, Rise. How about we do a little fishing and see what we can haul it for the aquarium? All the fishing gear is already set up. I'm not great at fishing myself, but we're here cheering you on. Oh. Hold the prompt when hold the F and delete the stem. When the strike accurately prompt appears, press the F at the right timing. Okay, so it's the same Bang-Boo mini game. When the support skill is at the bottom fully charged, press to use the agent support skill.
I'm feeling pumped! Whoa! Never seen this color before!
New rare subspecies on my first roll. Devil Ray. A fish rarely seen with companions. It's a type that lonely fishermen hate to catch because it reminds them too much of themselves.
Take my bait! I got something! Woohoo!
Angelfish. Appears as a part of a pair, and it's a type of fish that single anglers absolutely hate encountering.
Let's try again next time!
Database and tackle box rods. Got such a big fish so quickly, you got some real skill. I was the winner. See, I haven't finished that event yet, so I am not the winner. Are you talking about the Elpis Ultimate Angler Championship? Don't tell me you're the champion of the human division. Human, the one and only. What's you? I'm still drinking my boba milk tea. It also have pudding and the grass, the herbal grass in it. Herbal grass jelly. So like in between talking here and there, and take a sip, and I get the jelly in my mouth. So I'm like, so I was like, as soon as it, oh, it's you. And I was like, alright, I'm still chewing on. I'm still trying to chewing on the jelly in my mouth, or the boba in my mouth. One of the two. I'm the champion of the bamboo division. In photography, I studied under Master Snap, and in fishing, I learned from President Chi Yu of the Raidu Fishing Association. What a twist of fate to meet another champion here, and I studied under Ching Yi. Since fate brought us together, I'll give you a little bonus. You know how you often catch duplicate fish or ones that you don't want when fishing? Yeah? Give me all those fish, I'll trade you for some angler commemorative coins for them. These are special tokens made by Raidu Fishing Association. Oh, so this is going to be our version of the trash tokens. I mean, for the sage in the trash can. Sage in the can. And we sell fish that they'll trade us these coins in return. Save up angler commemorative coins so you can get all kind of good stuff. Better rods, decorations, not a denny needed. From now on, let's trade in fish and commemorative coins. That's my way of recognizing you as Ultimate Angler. Keep reeling in these rare catches and let's make the resort shine. Thanks, MP. No need for thanks, we're both anglers here. Let's check out your haul and swap us. Let's take a look. Check out your catches here. Catch storage. Can be showcased at aquarium. Unlock fishing rod. Sell catches to acquire resources to get the rod. Complete the follow-up missions to unlock ferry auto fishing rod. Your ferry can help you fish. In the future, head to the fishing spot and manually enable ferry fishing spots. Oh, smart rod that automatically catches fishes for you. Proxies just need to say, "Hey ferry," to start auto fishing. The only downside is that it drains power. To use after equipping automatic rod, head to any of the fishing spot and cast the line to start auto fishing.
This sea breeze feels so refreshing. I wish every day could be this sunny.
As long as you keep that sunny smile of yours, I believe every day will feel like clear skies.
You sure know how to sweet talk 'em, don't ya? As a reward, how about a massage later?
Huh?
What's with that face? Kama's the one giving the massage, not me. But how should I put this? I just wanted to say thanks, you know? The breeze is picking up a little. Wanna scoot a bit closer? Wise, thanks for sticking around and spending this summer with us at the resort.
So, you didn't get this resort just to have fun, did you? It was for Alice, right?
So you noticed, huh? Well, after everything that's happened, she's been kind of down lately. I thought bringing her to the beach, letting her take a break from all the real-world stress, might help ease her worries, at least a little.
But what about you? I hope you can drop the tough act and give us a real honest smile for once.
Thanks for caring about me, too. But don't worry. Right now, I'm enjoying the most ordinary, yet most beautiful summer vacation. Wise, you might just be the best spooky story I've stumbled upon this summer.
I feel so honored. Should I expect myself to show up on Spook Shack's Internet page?
Let me think. Nah, better not. That'd be way too embarrassing.
Under MP's escort, you return to resort. Reception area was Yuzuha. Quite an experience when you say Wise. Hold on. I'm trying to roll my chair closer to the table. Are you stuck on something, or are you just refusing to move? Oh. Yeah, hold on. Oh, it's caught on the other side of the rug. Yeah, so my chair is on a thin strip of rug because we have wooden floorboards. So it's like, hey, don't scratch the floor. Here is a long strip of carpet. But yeah, I'm really happy just being here. Feel the sea breeze with you. Looks like deep sea fishing's all set for the real attraction for the whole resort now. Alright, Alice says she's heading out to the aquarium earlier. After we drop out the fish we caught, don't forget to swing by later too. I mean, I'm going right now, honestly. Picking up the freshly caught fish that we left outside, heading for the aquarium. Egg? Yep, egg. Wise, you're here. Look, I've already put the fish we caught into the aquarium. How does it look? Now it feels like a proper aquarium, just on the empty side. I agree, we can add a few more fish species. I'm sure visitors will start coming in and check out the aquarium in no time. Thank you for all your help. As you can see, I also serve as the curator of the aquarium, though it's been out of operation for quite some time. But thanks for you, it's already finally getting back on track. Why was the aquarium closed before? If we're putting in fish we're catching in tanks, I believe you and MP could easily make it work together. That's true, but the aquarium was a mere attraction. Something nice to have but not essential for a struggling resort that offered little help and cost too much to maintain, so surely that became the only option. But you changed all that. I heard from me and Helen that you rebuilt 2 attractions already. As long as the resort as a whole can turn a profit, the aquarium will have every reason to stay open. It's not too much trouble. I really love your help making the aquarium a little more beautiful, bit by bit, with all kinds of fish and thoughtful decorations. As a curator, I'm always dreamed of showing every visitor just how beautiful the deep sea can be. But these are just coastal fish, so I'll also do my best to run this place well and make the aquarium a highlight of the resort. Much appreciated. If you ever need more info or want to make changes to the fish or decorations in the aquarium, just let me know anytime. I'll make sure everything is arranged the way you'd like. Congrats, it looks like the angelfish is loving its new home. Decoration unlocked. You can use the money from selling your catches to buy decoration. Oh, one is the regular species, 2 is the subspecies, right? Nope. It just means which tank it can go into. Never mind. So Manta Ray can go into tank 1. Hammerhead Shark can go into tank 2. This is a Sunfish, I think. That's probably an eel. Nope. Holy crap, the wind was so hard, but was blowing so hard it actually opened up my bedroom door. Archipelago shoots, surfing, fishing in an aquarium, now music festivals in the works. Hard to believe how far the resort has already come. For the music festival, are we gonna ask Astra? Unless maybe we're actually pretty capable. I wouldn't deny it, but honestly, why is there more of the credit? Without help, things might not have gone so smoothly. You're right. Why I feel like grabbing some ice cream later? My treat. Now we just wait for the resort visitor numbers to climb and enjoy the rest of this vacation. Let's get one for my sister too. She should be back wandering around nearby. Let's go kick back together. Oh, she was just gone for a while, okay. Why has you been working so hard? I've been watching you, Alice, and Yuzuya running around like crazy for the resort. From here to the second floor cafe. I was here earlier. You weren't even to be seen. Want some ice cream? Your treat? It should be on me. You two did all the heavy lifting just now. Come on, let's go take a look at them together. Let's go look for them together. Just as the conversation about to end, a commotion breaks out from the beach below. Multiple people shouting loudly. What's going on? Got noisy also. They're asking for protection fee, aren't they? Got a bad feeling about this. Sorry about this. Why strange ice cream may have to wait. We have more pressing matter to deal with. We've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite sure what's going on, but judging by the scene, it seems someone's been stirring up trouble here. Troublemakers showing up just as the resort starts doing good. Ban. Time to ban these mofos. They're probably here to ask for like protection fees, you know, regular thug stuff.
I understand your concern, but I assure you, what you're describing is simply not possible.
Not possible? I saw it with my own eyes!
Ah yes, we saw a ghost at your resort.
Therese, what's going on?
Alice, there's a group of troublemakers who've been causing a scene, scaring away all the visitors.
Troublemakers? What do you mean? I'm a paying customer here for some honest fun. Your place is haunted and we can't even talk about it? Y'all saw that, right? This place is straight up haunted, and look at how the resort management's handling it. If I wasn't strong and in perfect health, that ghost would have scared me to death!
Can you describe it?
Whoa, haunted? Tell us all about it. If this is for real, that's some serious stuff.
That sounds like it's an opportunity for money.
I was just taking a walk here and thought I saw a figure in the window display, so I went to check it out. And on the other side of the window, I saw,
a creepy portrait of a woman that moves?
Why would you have the answer?
Oh, yeah! It was this super creepy painting with what looked like a dead woman on it, and she moved. Then she just stared at me. It scared the life out of me.
Just as I thought. There were rumors about this resort being haunted a few years ago. Now we've got proof. Who'd want to stay in a haunted place like this? I want my money back.
It's fantasy
That's
resorts.
right.
We
Y'all
have all
stay
kinds of
away from
fantasy.
this haunted
This
place.
time we're
Hey,
just doing
management,
horror.
you hear me? I want my money back.
Are you two done with your little stand-up routine?
Our resort has surveillance cameras all over, including right in front of the window display where you two were standing. Let's check the footage and see for ourselves if it's really haunted. Accusing us of being haunted is no small matter. If the surveillance footage proves there's nothing out of the ordinary, you two will have to face consequences.
Are you threatening me? Who's to say you didn't tamper with the cameras beforehand? I know what I saw. Just because it's not caught on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Oh? We just mentioned checking the security footage, but you already know it didn't catch anything. Bit quick to jump to conclusions, don't you think?
Keep your mouth shut.
Anyway, let's check the security footage first. If these two customers still have any objections about what's on camera, we can ask public security to come
We have
sort
PubSec on
this
speed
out.
dial.
You're okay with that, right?
Like I said, your footage can't be trusted. What part don't you get? Keep playing games with me, and you're gonna regret it.
Oh, are you threatening me now? Seth?
Dear guests, if you're feeling sick, I've got some meds right here. And if that can't fix your problems, resorting to violence won't either. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Violence? I didn't intend to get violent.
The muscular canine fireman, who had just finished his other part-time job, stepped forward from the crowd and stands before the two men. The bravado immediately flees, leaving them frozen in place. Oh,
Just like he said, we're all here to relax and have a good time. No matter what kind of dispute you have, violence isn't the answer. I'm sure everyone here would agree with that. That said, these two guests did report something unusual. And let's not forget there were rumors about Fantasy Resort being haunted a few years ago. Management, if you want everyone to feel safe, shouldn't you address it directly?
Willis, shouldn't you be sitting in your air-conditioned office at Three Gates Corp? What are you doing here?
trying to buy your land.
Easy, no need to be so hostile. I just heard the resort's business was turning around and came to congratulate you, that's all. Instead of talking about me, shouldn't you be focusing on addressing the concerns of the guests here?
You look around and notice the visitor's expressions have changed. They're uneasy, unsure what to believe. Who is this Willis guy? Why is he talking like he knows everything about the resorts? He probably used to work
To
here.
all our guests at Fantasy Resort, please allow me to formally address these so-called haunting rumors. When this resort first opened a few years ago, there were indeed rumors. A few guests claimed they saw ghosts, but none of them could provide any solid evidence. There was no way to prove it. No one was injured. We contacted public security immediately and filed a detailed report. In the years that followed, nothing like that has ever happened again. So please, rest assured.
The way you said that sounds like you're calling those guests liars. The ones back then and the two today. And this claim that nothing's happened in years. Maybe that's just because nobody's been coming here.
It was because of you. You planted those rumors right after we opened, scared people off, and wrecked the business. Once the place was dead, you didn't need to keep stirring things up. Now that
Now,
we're
you
finally
don't have
getting
evidence for
back on
that.
our feet,
But
here
he's the
you
most
are,
social one.
pulling the same trick again, having your goons dress up as visitors to smear us.
I'm afraid I can't accept these baseless accusations. I represent Three Gates Corp. Are you suggesting that either the old rumors or these two gentlemen have something to do with us? Feel free to investigate all you want. No matter how deep you dig, you'll find our hands are clean. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so I'll pretend I didn't hear those accusations against our group just now. But you may want to tread more carefully from now on. I understand you're all eager to turn a profit, considering your loan payment deadline is approaching. But as your creditor, I really can't encourage putting visitors in danger with this haunted house business, just to make a quick buck.
Haha, so this resort's drowning in debt? No wonder only ghosts would want to come here.
That's not all. Spiders have made themselves at home here too. Guess where? Right in the cash register.
Huh. Sir, why do you know what's inside our cash register? Mind explaining that in a bit more detail?
Of course I was just guessing. I just took a wild guess.
Oh, yeah? Then I'll go take a look inside the register. You don't mind, right?
What do you mean by that? He was just taking a guess. Is it really necessary to be this suspicious? Right, Mr. Willis?
Sorry, do I know you? The staff here can do whatever they want. It's their right. And if something has gone missing from the cash register, I think a search would be totally justified. Looks like this whole dispute was just a misunderstanding. Well, I've got things to take care of, so I'll be on my way.
As expected of someone from Tops, always quick to cut ties when things go south. Well then, if there really has been a theft, would you two be willing to submit to a quick search?
Damn it, you just can't keep your mouth shut, can you?
They're gonna run.
What do we do now? No one's backing us up anymore.
What else? Break through! Move now!
We got Caesar on site, yo. The goons were found looked guilty by seconds or lash out. I think it's okay if Allison and I give that a little wake-up call. Go for it. Demolish them. No, her umbrella changed back. It was... Why are we doing the tutorial again? We already did that.
Idiot! The job was simple, but you just had to get greedy and steal stuff.
But I figured no one was gonna miss that cash anyway!
Wow, nice way to just did it right now.
This job you mentioned, would you mind explaining it to us in more detail?
Oh.
Your opponent is me!
No way in hell! From now on, you won't get another word out of us!
Don't be oh yeah? Then get ready to cry like a baby. This is gonna sting. Go!
Let's dance!
Don't worry, I got this! Don't be mad! Serves up!
You're exposed now! Feel the sea breeze. Solid hit.
Oh wait, her weapon changed. I didn't see what it was. Damn it. The thugs were quickly taken away by the resort security who had just arrived on the scene. They'll be handed over to PubSec for questioning. Once the theft came to light, the crowd figured the whole ghost story was nothing more than a distraction cooked up by the thieves, and they casually went about their day. PubSec. Is Seth gonna show up, or the others? Some of my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'll be running late. I can't believe Troubles managed to follow us all the way out here. No, your time was perfect, Monoscope. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing the guy Willis to step in and try to take control himself. That guy, he totally gives off a sleazy in his suit vibes. He's a manager at 3 Gates Corp. Why would a mid-level exec from a big Tops company have it out for this resort? Willis had a grudge, held a grudge against our resort for ages. Like he said, he's our creditor, but for the longest time, he didn't care enough to show up. I didn't expect him, like, creditor? Like, he put money into the thing? Okay, I didn't expect him to bring in a gang of thugs today. Ever since you took over, the resort came back to life. I honestly started to believe the thugs are turning around. Things are turning around. He must have heard about that and decided to stir things up. As for this haunting dimension, that actually never happened in the 5 years Resort opened. There's never a single real paranormal. Still, those ghost rumors started making rumors not long after we first opened. Those ghost rumors struck a... Wait, where's Egg? It says Egg's talking, but I don't see Egg. You mean Therese? Or is Egg like off? I guess the Egg's just off screen nearby. It wouldn't make sense because where would you place him on screen? Probably like here, but you have to change the camera angle. And if you change the camera angle any further to the left, Alice and Therese will overlap. You don't want it to face directly into the water either. Like, you don't want it to be like just at from the shoreline, like 9 degrees in, because you'll have to. Because what's gonna happen is gonna look as like Yuzuha facing outward into the sea, and then you have Therese facing inward, and then you have Wise, and then now you have to make extra space for freaking Monato. Otherwise, the characters' colors or gear, their clothing will clash or come in kind of like visually like overlaid. Like Alice's arm will be on top of like Monato's arm, kind of thing. So I can see why they did it like this, but if they're gonna include Egg in the conversation, they really should have his model somewhere. Or maybe they just forgot and actually Therese. Just saying it. Those ghost rumors struck a devastating blow to our resort, and just when it was beginning to flourish, from that point on, things only got worse. Can't believe we nearly went through all the nightmare again. I'm so glad you were here. Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, Will's little antic are hardly worth our attention. Honestly, his involvement just makes me question whether Three Gates have any judgment at all. I'm trying to remember what Three Gates is. Because didn't Three Gates come up during the Bellabog? Was it Bellabog or was it Scott Outpost incident? No, Bellabog was trying to get the people out of the that was Nekomata's arc basically. That was Vision Corporation, and then Bellabog took over the business. Three Gates is a subdivision of Tops, but was it construction? No, they're for robotics, right? Hold on. Google search ZZZ Three Gates. What? Three Gates is where Enzo, who runs Turbo, used to work. Okay. Gates of the Past. In the 5th arc of Chapter 4, toward the Inferno and Phaeton story. Okay, but that's not Three Gates. That's... Nope. Three security gates, you'll see a beautiful building to... Nope. Factions. Yeah? Oh, this is the... affiliated faction? Wait. Independent factions, affiliated factions. Three Gates is under Tops. I swear. I think it was a Grace's arc, right? Grace Howard. Dialogue. 6th Street Brands and the Hollow Zero. Lost Void. Trust event, quality time. Is under lore? Nope. How about just the word gate? Nope. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was in the Iron Witch episode, right? Because the other person wanted to prove that they were better, and then they basically stole Grace's research. No, it isn't, but she has a thing out for 3 Gate. So here it is. Betty, I'll have Witch Hunter Alpha accompany you to demonstrate the difference in technological achievements. Also Betty, I've uploaded the coordinates of 3 Gates meeting place to Witch Hunter Alpha's memory. Enjoy its company and appreciate skills over time along the way. So okay, so basically yeah, it is that one. Or rather it's not Betty, but actually she wants to get into whatever. 3 Gates. So it's construction hollow, I think. Let him kick back a dozen times. We just keep kicking him out. The resource mine hunt, let's not let him throw off our plans. Why are the points? Alright, I'll get Kama on to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shady folks. That way everyone can chill a little more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. And it seems... I mean, if we need emergencies and security, we can hire the cutting hairs. And not to mention we have Caesar and the Bellabogs on site as well, so we can ask them, hey, while you're out relaxing, you know, just keep an eye out. Pretty sure they'll understand. If not, since we also just did all the stuff with the Yunque summits, we can also bring in our masters and everything up for a regular vacation. Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. The vacation started off with such a big bang that now everything finally calmed down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel. The steady sound of the ocean lulls you into a peaceful sleep. Ooh. We'll start up a bit trouble, sure, but it's all thanks to you and to Alice and Yuzuha's hard work that the resort's been improving so much. Honestly, when the guy made the cobweb comment, just like your cast register, you're like, look, your main stage has cobweb in it. You guys have been out of business for quite a while. And now that it's come back, literally just today, how are you expected to make money? I expected it to be blank, but if it isn't, you know, you can just show me what you have in there, okay? I'm pretty sure if he mentioned that, it would have probably thought as a plausible answer, so that way even the check-in recordings wouldn't. Well, at least at the very least it would be he stole some stuff. Not to mention that security mech. How the hell did they get that on? So do we need to review the correct numbers of real surprise I've heard before? Let's take a look. Okay. Oh! Bit my cheek. There's 11 ammo types to choose from. Standard ammo. Active skill, 0 ammo consumption, increased fire rate. Bullet frenzy. Scatter ammo. Area explosion on impact, large, slow, 8 fires. Active skill, clear all targets on screen. The rounds scatter in a circular pattern over a massive area. It's a shotgun. Long ammo. Attacks entire column or row. Hit radius large. Rate of fire slow. Nick shot always fires sideways to greatly increase coverage. Charge ammo. Press and hold to fire continuously. Hit radius medium. Enter no state for several seconds while enhancing coverage attack. Continuous attack during. Can be maintained during skill duration. When ammo is depleted, the skill is manually cancelled or maximum duration is reached. And will trigger an area explosion, the longer the duration. So it's literally like assault rifle, no ammo consumption, shotgun with no ammo consumption, or a shotgun with a fixed spread. What like the EVA 8 in Titanfall. It's a shotgun, but it has a fixed pattern. It literally draws the character. It literally draws the numerical number 8 wherever you shoot. So it has fixed spread. Okay, this is just row or column, and then you have a diagonal. Charge ammo. You need to complete the first one. First set. Ocean angling. Okay, they both allow for instant capture of non-powerful catchers. Against powerful catcher allows the proxy to instantly deplete the powerful catcher's excitement or immediately reel in if with his excitement depleted. They both do the same thing. I guess it's just whoever that you want by your side more. Blazing waves. Surfboard. Various difficulty on surfboards. Gentleman of the waves. So it's beginner, cruise speed, top speed. Continue through the dance. Okay, build up speed with built-in power recovery. Okay, so it's just straight up better then, because you have a higher cruise speed and higher top speed. Shadow Serpent. Bypasses negative effects of special barriers and speed reduction zones. Okay. Extends the effect of magnets and fuel stars from 6 to 9 seconds. Okay, so I guess in the future we'll see hazards. Ask Mato about Alice and Yuzuka's whereabouts to promote the resort. Alice, Yuzuki, Yukinami Yuzuki, and the others decided to have Alice do a surfing performance. As luck would have it, they received an invitation to film for an NEBC TV show, so everyone seizes this opportunity to properly showcase the resort's attraction. New Eridu Broadcasting Company? Oh, are they modeling it after BBC, which is British Broadcasting Company? Alright, let's do the main story though. Morning-wise, I just slept well last night. Slept like a baby. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you well rested, making sure every guest feels feels the relaxation and beauty of the seaside. That's what this resort is all about. Oh, and Yuzuha and Miss Alice are currently near the musical festival stage, getting things ready. Since there's nothing else pressing, maybe you should go check it out. Thanks for telling me. After taking a peek at Mr. Arnold's guest list, I'm excited for the music festival.
Hope you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Who should we have as the opener? This lady actually picked a classical music for. Morning-wise, you're just in time. This lady actually picked the classical music for festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well. Since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival after all. There's a design that's fresh and original. You weren't that good at negotiating when we first met. How do you get more so skilled? She's literally rubbing off. You mean you're literally rubbing off of her? Fine, let me think about it for a little bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. Pretty energetic for this early. Feeling totally recharged after our full night's sleep. Manho's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are diving headfirst into Music Fest prep. Arno reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of the agencies turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Timefield family. Astra, we need your help. But there are those willing to come. As of this morning, we got a dozen or more or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance in the name of Timefield. We will make this music festival a success. Of course, but we really want the festival to be a hit. I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in classical elements into pop though, that I'm totally on board with. I still got a lot of prep work today. Sounds like fun. You say that, but it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always just chill on the beach chairs and soak up some sun. And when I'm tired. Having agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take a little more relaxing approach to their prep work, you spend some time setting up the props and oh yeah, we can also turn the giant stage into a kind of like a movie, like a drive-in theater, you know, on the beach, where you just walk in. Yeah, okay, we could do that. I mean, we literally own a video store, so any video can be provided. Having agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work, you spend some time setting up props in front of the stage, then wander down the beach to splash in the water. Before you knew it, night quietly falls. I can't believe it's already this late. Were we working a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of our prep work done, Alice? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Belle and Monato and head over to Sailboat drink stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night? I've never tried that before. Let's go. Well, yeah, cause you're rich. Email voice from afar. Ghost? There's a ghost? Uh-oh. Did someone just say ghost? Yes, our roof is nice, gonna have to wait a bit. Alice, Wise, let's check out what's going on. We're going there? For real? For realsies, good dealsies. Get up, this place is haunted, we can't stay here. I want to, my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I've been wondering about those rumors on the internet about this place being haunted. Calm down, this is a real person, not a ghost. You're a real person, right? No, I'm a ghost too. Yeah. We're just taking a walk here when all these paranormal things just happened. Some resorts, this is a resort for ghosts more like. Where'd you see it? The reception, the shopping area, the cafe. Just go check it out yourself. I'm missing my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get to the hotel. We need to check out and go home. They say this place is haunted. You promise this will have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? They shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presence at the resort. Wise, let's head out and check out what's going on. It's the stealth drones. It's
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
Let's head over and check it out.
A head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless, yet this is unsettling feeling that they might start rolling any second and lock cases with you.
What's that? Looks like something's happening over there, too!
The aquarium?
Wise, Yuzuha, could you please slow down?
Oh, blurry portrait of a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. So it's like, you can't make out her face, but her skin is pale as corpse. Could this be the eerie portrait that those thugs... you mean those thugs started putting on the wall?
Yuzuha!
Don't be scared, Alice. Just stick with us.
Can we not go any farther, please?
It's a doll. A tattered doll hangs upside down, its head twitching ominously upon closer inspection. The inverted posture combined with its nearly shattered body seems to be herald of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps came from behind. Belle, Mata, Therese, Ed, and the other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commotion.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Honestly, I'm not feeling so great myself.
When your hand passes right through the way as you try, you fail to make contact. These objects have no physical form.
Huh? It's right there. Why can't I touch it? Impossible. Something must be wrong.
Wait, use your ether sense. Tries to grab her, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale and her witness both failed attempts there. Fear growing as it becomes clear these eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread around the guests, unease and panic starting to ripple through the crowd.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if
Are
these
these
things don't
holographic
even
projections?
exist physically, then that means...
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Monato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Iji, take Therese back to rest.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
Check security
And
camera.
then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait, Alice?
She ran back to her room. You realize Alice wasn't following after seeing her nurse finding a snap and her brain's completely shut down.
Oh no! Alice can't handle scary stuff, let alone facing these head-on. She's passed out standing up!
Belle, you can have to stay with her.
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part!
This balloon! This painting! And this plushie!
There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you.
I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely asymmetric!
It's not the scary part. Is that they're asymmetric.
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you?
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! Wise!
to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
Your parents don't find them vanished without trace as if they were never there.
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
It's a projection.
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts!
It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest. I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow.
Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me?
Slumber party.
Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
Alice is still in shock. Belle, would you keep her company tonight? As for me...
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
Had a whole night of nightmares and arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. But hell, let's see what's happening. EG seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourist. It's not going well. After yelling him for a couple times, he just walked away. Good morning, Mr. Wise. You look exhausted. About that, stay calm, hear me out. Someone posted last night's incident on the internet, right? Now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night were losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, a lot of demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be handled. I'm counting on you. Yuzuha? Looks like things are getting messy. I need to check out that situation at the reception. Go ahead. After that, there's an emergency meeting. Dear guests, please remain calm. There has never taken a safety. Let it calm down. The internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now, just making your excuse look more pathetic. We should be able to spin it on our favor. It's like you know, we were testing projections of horror stuff that was supposed to be coming next season because this is summer. You know, Halloween's in fall. But we forgot to set it off, turn it back off. Please give us some time, we'll get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait in the haunted resort, bottom line. We're checking it right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. I received regarding the refunds. I'll process your request one at a time. Please line up in an orderly manner. You can see tears welling up Teresa's eye while delivering the brief. Someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You find Belle, Yuzuha, and Alice standing behind you. You all move to a convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends
Aren't really supernatural?
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all.
It's a lie.
Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Huh? Of course not, 'cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me.
Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
One thing is, paranormal stuff doesn't happen when you're actively looking for them. It's like when you're in the area and it just happens, that's more likely how it usually works. So we can investigate what happened yesterday. Maybe there's some stuff around and left in the area, but it's just kind of it.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not. Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
You start to figure things out, Alice, and you do how Alice goes off to talk with Helen. You do check in with Mia, go see what they found, or head straight to Therese. She's right now the resort best. Seeing those negative reviews really hurt about the haunted resort on the internet really hurts. There's nothing we can do about it. Nevertheless, we can actually take part in one of those strange tales. It all feels like some sort of dream. No, we're gonna find out what's really hiding behind these ghost stories. So we'll need to hear a bit from you and the others about the resort and all. I lived in the blocks near the resort since I was a kid, so I think I will shed some light on this. But to what extent? That's 5 years ago, and I still remember it like yesterday when Fantasy Resort announced its grand opening and drew in tons of tourists. My family and I were no different. At first, there wasn't really an issue, but suddenly a bunch of people started claiming they've seen ghosts. Their stories all matched up. They were adamant about it when they first seen what they had seen and made a huge deal out of it. It was that happened. They got into a massive argument with EG and the others. Nope, I produced a single photo to prove what they saw. Public opinion is just weird like that. At first, only a few people in the crowd supported troublemakers, but eventually it evolved where tourists were backing them up. Whether your place is really haunted or not, to this day doesn't matter anymore because the rumors of fantasy resort being haunted spread like wildfire. Whereas, like I said, turn it around, use it to your advantage. Fantasy resort is haunted. Come see the hauntings. You won't know, but you may end up being haunted on the way home. Or on your trip here. I checked last night, 3-Gate Corp doesn't have any business dealings related to resorts. If Willis was behind the paranormal sightings 5 years ago, and now, he must have done it for a reason, right? I'm not sure, but though an 11-year-old small resort would seem pretty insignificant to 3-Gates Corp. Wait, it's been around for 11 years? Didn't anyone tell you the Fantasy Resort was built 11 years ago? I was still little then, but I remember it clearly. There was this new resort near our home. It just didn't open until 5 years ago for some reason. So it was built 11 years ago, but just left as is until 5 years ago? It wasn't originally called Fantasy 11 years ago. There wasn't an official sign up yet. I heard the workers around here say that they were planning to call it Midsummer Resort. Midsummer? Looks like the resort isn't as simple as it appears, Mia. Okay, answer right. So please you have to get to the bottom of this. Seeing those nasty comments and really ruined my mood. We got some other stuff to do for now. I think that's what happened last night. No wonder there's something you guys making a fuss about. When you gather info from you all, I see. When you dig up any useful leads. Sure, of course, though I just happen to be working here part-time. I don't know much more. I don't know about... What if I ask her about 3-Gates Corp? I don't really know much about 3-Gate Corp, but actually something involves Willis guy too. I'm a pro surfer of the Janus Quarter Surf team. We were trying to get a sponsorship with 3-Gates Corp. And everything was going on. We even meet one of the marketing suits. But Willis tailed a negotiator from their marketing team and straight up shut down the talks, talking about disrespect. He's just a development manager in the military division. Who does he think he is to meddle with entertainment division's negotiation? But he was so overbearing that the lower ranking negotiators have no choice but to back off. He's an overinflated ego. He just thinks he's better than everyone else in the room, no matter whether it's us or his own colleagues. He always goes off on these monologues going on and about his glittering achievements. Did he give me any reason for calling it off? I'm under no exclusive ending for you people. Under my leadership, there won't be any. If our dream influence reaches new heights, we won't need to discuss any sponsorship, to quote him word for word. Has he said anything about this before? It's a little vague, but it sounds like he's pretty confident with doing something big. I've got friends in their circle, so last round. Turns out he shut down several sponsorship deals back to back, plus his need for attention has left quite an impression on everyone who's met him. I know this promotion history pretty much off by heart now. Get the general picture. You're all checking things out around here, hope this helps. Or your brain gets jammed up. Nope, we guess what else to do. Okay, so it's pretty much just him fucking around. And he's about to find out. We're gonna call the cops. I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, but please don't mind me. Yes, please take a break. I managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. You keep pushing yourself like bro, but I won't be able to handle it. I'd like to know more about the resort. I'll answer as best as we can. About your debt situation with Wells. That guy suddenly showed up after the resort has been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, but we couldn't recover our initial investments. That's when he came to us, saying that he couldn't bear to see the place, but I wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at 3 Gates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed, he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for his dirty deeds. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a new lifeline. Miss signed a contract with them according to agreement. 3 Gates Corp gave us huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolongs the resort's struggles, and several years later, he's in R&D. Is there something in the resort area that he wants? According to the resort will be transferred to 3 Gates Corp. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. He's crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up to pay off the debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over the Snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. MP got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling that with a Tanuki called Kawanosuke. Well, we didn't spot anyone suspicious, but MP saw a mosquito land on thin air. I wasn't too sure either. I was really sleepy. Maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. Is it a haunting? If it is, MP went in his house, so gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Mr. Wise, there's something I haven't mentioned before. The resort was built 11 years ago. Back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that for most people until now. Miss about this. E.g., there's no need to hide it. Why is Alex and Yuza have done so much for us? We wouldn't be staying silent about this. That, and we already found out it's called Midsummer Resort from Mia. Was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets the same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled 3 Gates Corp in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as E.G.'s boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fallen old capital, he was swallowed by the hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. So before this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from military industry to entertainment, and Midsummer Resort was supposed to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and company's downfall turned everything into foams on the waves. Did your dad hide some stuff here? Maybe there's some R&D stuff here that he's interested, that Willis wants to get. Due to the fallen old capital, the opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff tending to Midsummer's remaining assets to look after the young miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we keep calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection with Midsummer would be too obvious with the unnecessary controversy. After careful consideration, we decided to rename it to Fantasy Resort. Wait, what if those things are actually just projections? Cause, like MP said, he saw a mosquito land on thin air. So maybe it is a projection. Feel free to. Okay. After rapid chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzu in a quieter spot and exchange what you each found. Quieter, but like out in the open though. Where's Belle? Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. There's something that could be a crucial clue. In what E.G. said, there's a bit of there too. Keep spacing out like that and must grow in your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold up, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. Is it like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical but something's off in a tiny corner and you just can't figure it? It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. We got quite a few helpful details from the last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at 3 Gates, isn't the resort itself, but the Midsummer Corporation, incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? I mean, they were both in military tech, so there's probably some info there. His first rumor was haunted, played a nice guy to get close, saddle the place with dead and just so he could take it over legally. That explains why his trouble the other day. If the resort managed to be recovered and cover its debts, his whole plan would have fallen apart and able to sabotage the business. Now we can. Oh. Now this is fine as the haunting itself, and we can just figure out how they pull off these ghostly tricks. Yeah, you saw. Why you suddenly pull my tail? So you stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. When you're stuck, just take a moment to take a break and relax. Why is this right? Keep rallying like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. There, they mixed pretty good money yesterday, so I went ahead and fixed up the offshore boat. How about fishing? You're coming with us. If going out to sea means listen to someone go, no, it's not, I'll pass. You two go there and enjoy clearing your heads. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm a Bengal in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, at least I can do is stick to my post. Got the resort's big boat repaired. Let my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Says she was bored and upgraded it with auto fishing proof. Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Let's go. We're EPN, you're board the large boat and head out to this water further out.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Want to share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of déjà vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise, brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone, especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
It's a trick. It's back, the ghost. I think it's a projection with a stealth drone, right?
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you alright?
I'm fine, but there's bothering me?
Alice, why is Alice? You're back just in time. It's just what we predicted. The resort started developing normally. The ghost just... It's still a ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. You must be really desperate. Make sure you evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the... No, that's what's wrong. A mosquito hovering in midair. That must be what's going on. I need to verify my theory is right or not. Where the haunted optic was. She's seeing mosquitoes. Golden crab croissant. Grab your water gun and spray it, see what happens. Something's gonna go bzz, bzz, and it falls out. You might have to see it's still so creepy and scary. No need to force yourself. Now, if I'm more importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object, looked like a little nervous but determined like a... She paused at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. With speed, she puts her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitches to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. There's something to help her out when slightly awkward, when suddenly seems to have touched something. With a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where it was, an object slowly shifts from visible to visible. It's a projection. Found it. This is it. This is...
Alice! This is... Huh. A holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it. The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
We contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation with the folks from Billabong Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns is something mechanical. She's usually a little bit less than 5 minutes. She
I'm
just
here!
bolts it.
That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Hold on, how would the projector...
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Nope.
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why 3 Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with 3 Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is 3 Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something in Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to
when
take
they
care of it
show
in
up,
no time.
fuck around.
Thank you. Wise, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Are we going to piss off Willis so he shows up and then haunt him with his own projections?
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
You hand the phone over to Alice. She and Grace walks off, chatting about something real. Seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone and places it in your hand, then calm mind until it leads you to another haunted object. Look over. Do you see something in the frame that isn't actually here? Wait. Is it right in front of the lifeguard? The A? It looks kinda off. Or is it somewhere else? Something here that looks like there's no shadow. Is it on the sand? All set. Here's your phone back. Wise. Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Yep, aiming to where I'm standing, see if there's anything strange in the camera view. Oh. The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash burst. The phone's flash burst, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect, the paranormal camera works like a charm. Oh! So are they basically gonna take advantage of the projector, but only make it on with a filter? I mean, normal filter doesn't work like that, but maybe like filter sets it as a frequency where you can take a screenshot of paranormal hauntings, while regular people using regular filters won't see that. So it's kind of like AR, augmented reality. Kind of like Pokemon Go, you know. You could turn on the camera and catch the Pokemon that way. I've done it. I I had an EV Swat on my lap. I think I still have that screenshot somewhere on my computer, maybe. So basically, the people who are interested would run the app or run it on the filter so they can see the haunting stuff, and those regular people will just not. Race Ranger the Chameleon is highly sensitive infrared light, so when I modify the camera sensor and flash on the phone, with the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. Just find them all in one go, will be easier that way. Simple press makes you want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already, that tickles, get it out. Anyway, Yuzuha Hanato, can you pinpoint the location of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Wise will use the camera to determine their exact location and retrieve them. A certain area gives us a weird vibe. Let's go check it out. Up close, this scent here matches from the projector already. Let's see what's up. Aww. I wish they wouldn't just give it up like that and go, hey, your camera should be able to pick it up, but we still need to flash, so take a picture, maybe it'll reveal it. That's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But like, if they do it like that, they'll have to tape it on or glue it on, because they definitely can't bolt it down with a nail.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
Can I do it with them? Alright, hold on. I need to close the window, but it's so windy outside, it's causing my door to keep opening. Whoa. Be right back. So we can't actually use the... Okay, so I have to talk to them. You know, in the meantime, I'll go get some water. Okay. Alright, back. I can faintly hear something like a subtle mechanical noise. Okay, check with the camera just in case. What? I took it 2 times. What? Is that done? Now that we know things are tracking down, let's get rid of the projector. Make this totally asymmetrical images go away.
Want to catch some waves together?
Stand here, right here, and check with the camera. I have a feeling you'll be in for a surprise. And even they hit a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they do. Did you make sure you get my cute side? No. After gathering all the holographic projector hidden around the resort, you gathered Therese, AG, and MP. Take a look, they can hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
That jerk Willis, he won't stop until he
We
destroys
were
us.
one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
We'll catch them in no time.
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Time for a counterattack. Oh, should we haunt them instead? Wait. Oh, thugs. Hiding in a spot where a few would look. You spot a group of sneaky thugs right quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy. You can hear every word they say. What the heck? We did put it here. So why is it completely gone? You did one simple job and you simply... Wait, weren't these two the ones that showed up before in the suit? Projectors grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time, don't you remember? Wait, hold on, you're saying that in front of the camera that could actually be rolling? But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this now. We still got a bunch of projectors picked up. Let's get going. Walk right in your hands. Looks like there was who brought the projector here too. But I don't see Willis among the people. We'll never get caught with his hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, there's no way. How should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard. No! We're gonna haunt them with the projectors. Prank them and then have Monster stand at the entrance. So, where are you three going? I guess where you... Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now and take the time. Take them down. You show up ready for battle right in front of the thugs. Panic flashed across their face. They clearly didn't expect to be found, but in no time they got their helmets on and weapons strong. The fight is on. Man, I thought we were gonna be like beach party episode, and then we're gonna, you know, call in the rest of the factions. You know, like, hey,
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up?
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed, but... Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either!
Has been exposed. Don't freak out now! I'll take this chance to score!
Not even close.
I'll take you.
Not even close.
Out of my way.
Time to split. You're gonna pay.
Feel the sea breeze.
How about this?
the defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go! What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet.
Okay, that last one is not
I'd
one.
say that's plenty to press charges.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen! We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Mono takes away the restrained thugs and then returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, The resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity is already doing some real damage.
No, just
hey,
spin it.
It's still way better than when we first opened. Back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through Internaut posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place. Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
When you have something weird, people will flock to
Aren't you
it.
the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
No, I'm not. Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MB, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security? Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders
I
of
don't know
summer
why,
with
I
all
thought
our
it was
guests.
Caesar. It's kinda like Caesar,
Belle
I
and I
guess?
will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
Summer. If only it could last forever.
So the whole haunting business settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day's almost here, but we still got a mountain of details to sort out. First things first. It's getting pretty late. Let's rest up and... Okay. Alright. So sleepy time for everybody.
Welcome to Fantasy Resort.
Midnight Summer's counterattack.
Hope you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Yes, let's take a look. Wait. Is the next section not available? Oh, no, I had to get it to 4,000.
If you have any questions or need anything...
So is the answer doing
A
something?
one-of-a-kind, brand new...
18,000 points for SREC? Did I see that correctly?
Locked in.
Loaded.
Ha!
Ha-ha!
Okay, so that's how you bump it up. Requires the use shotgun, but we can also use the alternate ammo. Okay.
Locked in lo-
Have to switch ammo. In addition to basic targets, you're also being bullet blocking shields. Needs to hit multiple direct scatter ammo hits and these shields will not cause trigger any explosions. Bullets are larger and explodes on impact, taking down with them.
Continue! Back in business! Ha! Ha-ha! Not over yet! Perfect! Come on! Praise me!
Alright, that should be enough to finish up the beach episode, I think.
Hope you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Oh wait, I think there's two more. Music Festival and then Midsummer Secrets.
Weiss, you've arrived!
I don't think I have the time to finish it up though.
So what happened?
Yuzuha kept teasing me last night. She acted like she was possessed or some nonsense, chasing me around with her eyes closed.
Whoa! Still snitching on me? I told you I was just dreaming. I don't even remember what happened. Why are you making such a big fuss out of it?
That's not even the craziest part. I hid in the bathroom and you just kept banging on the door. No point in hiding. I'm gonna get you. Hee hee hee. Here I come.
Come on. Now you're even scared of other people's dreams? Better watch out when you hit the hay tonight. You little scaredy carrot!
Ah! What are you gonna do?
Wait, you were dreaming?
Yeah, a ghost story enthusiast like me is more in tune with the surreal and uncanny qualities of dreams.
Sounds like you are sleepwalking. Can you tell us about your dream?
It was a tranquil stretch of sea. As a kid, I was lying on my paddleboard, tired and sleepy. The sea was shrouded in mist, with only a reef visible in the distance. The waters were perfectly still. Suddenly, I heard a delicate and pure song fill the air. A mermaid-like shadow appeared in the water before me and quickly swam away behind the distant reef. The song drifted from behind the reef as I paddled toward the rocks. I was paddling along when suddenly the singing stopped. Confused, I paddled forward anxiously and heard a splash from behind the reef. It sounded like something falling into the water. When I reached the reef, I found nothing behind the rocks, just some ripples dancing on the water's surface.
So, you dreamed about a mermaid, but never actually saw it?
Nobody gets me like you do, Wise. Uh-oh, see that skeptical look on the Missy's face? She probably thinks I'm just spinning another tall tale.
Am I wrong? I've only just joined Spook Shack and you've already tricked me countless times. Like treasure hunting in Siloam Bay, only to find some marbles stashed by elementary school kids. Or investigating cat spirit rumors on 6th Street, only for it to be a cat siren with 2 tails. Oh, and don't forget hunting for demons moaning in a hollow, only to discover it was a lost bamboo with a broken voice module.
So everything turned into an episode of Redo's Myths Busted, huh? I think I get where Alice is coming from now.
Huh. Looks like you really don't believe me. I even wasted my breath telling you all those juicy stories from my dreams.
Yuzuha? It's not that I don't believe your dream. It's just...
Oh no, seems like I said something I shouldn't have. We better go find her, quick.
Relax, I suppose she's like snapping her sword in asymmetrical shape. The words they here to pull a prank.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Usually, you okay? Towers are usually esteemed owners of mystic wares. Please don't turn all my things asymmetrical. Why does this fish swim away every time I move? I know I messed up. Wait, really? Wait, what fish? Why are you so upset that we didn't believe you? Alright, you just remind me. I'm actually still mad. Just. Alright. One's bitten, twice shy. Can't blame you for being skeptical after all the times I've messed with you. Proxy, you're not buying it either, are you? I've seen a public officer as big as a building, you know. Alright, if you really want to make it up to me, then come hang out with me on the beach a little longer. Very well, I'll cover all the activities on the beach. To cover for what, Silly Bunny? We're running the resort now. Try out some of the coolest activities and help draw a crowd for us. Are they gonna make me do her side mission? Because there's the Alice and the Yazoo.
Quick, come with me!
Yazoo a side mission too. Roxy, I can smell a ghost story in the air. Ghost story where? How much videotape? Among the shooting challenge videotape rewards, you should be able to find it, right, Proxy? Sharpshooter challenge, Legends of the Deep, Gunslinger challenge, the Port Peak, the Director's Too Scared to Edit edition, Rookie challenge, Sunday the 11th. Why does it feel so familiar? I remember now these videotapes and that Midnight Ethereal you wanted to watch last week came in the same packaging, both in unmarked boxes. And last night Ethereal crawling on the TV, and this one with a name like that, who knows what kind of indescribable things might crawl out next. Well, since you're too scared, if you all watch it with me, I promise I won't play it in your room. Sounds fair? Alright, challengers, have you made your decision? Alright, let's go with it. I'm scared. Challengers, Legend of the Deep. Please check your gear, we're heading out. High-speed shooting action. Pew pew.
Locked in.
Oh.
Continue. Reload time.
Come on, Yuzuha! Win it, and the Legends of the Deep tape is ours! it, Yuzuha. Give it your best shot.
And then we can turn it horizontal.
I said quiet! I gotta concentrate! Back in business! Continue! Reload time! Perfect! Come on! Praise me!
And then we can turn it. Oh wait, the special abilities make it sideways. On a horizontal, I think. Not horizontal, sideways. You got your eyes on Legend of the Deep, don't you? Yep, and you are? Mia's grandfather. Just call me Ahab. Ahab? He's going after a whale, isn't he? He's still busy helping other customers, so she asked me to bring the price over to you. Thanks, Mr. Ahab. No biggie. I could tell at first glance that you aren't just any rookies. Tell you what, sign up for Aqua Blaster membership card and you'll be there will be a bigger price waiting for you down the line. You take out the membership card Tessa gave you. Carissa gave you. I didn't realize how the real enthusiast. Well, if you're interested in trying out new challenges, then maybe I'll get you a beta membership card. Doesn't cost much. You mean these ones here? You take out a dozen or so test cards meant for operator use. Would you look at that? Big spenders. And thanks to kind folks like you, keeping looking out for my granddaughter's little business. Poor girl's fresh out of school and way too naive. Her new boss is a real piece of work, making her work overtime like crazy. And for that little girl, really actually about to say this for the future of the resort and all that. We're literally the temporary owners of the company. So what do you mean? Here you go, the videotape you wanted. But heads up, once you play it, the Seagun's gonna have their eyes on you. Something feels off. Something feels intriguing. Could you just play it in my room? But seriously, where would you even find something that plays videotapes these days? We could do it. Oh. Can we just use our projector and have a 3D version of the movie playing? That'd be cool too. But Manta set up a TV, so... And we are the owners of, Thanks for setting everything up, Manta. No big deal. Since the resort run by Spook Shack, of course I'll pitch it. You need anything? You talk about the shooting challenge and getting Legends of the Deep videotape. Alright, feels a bit suspicious, but the TV is all set up. You can watch it whenever you like. Start playing. As the video slides into the player, the TV hits the static through weird noise and flicker, an image appears on the screen. The TV displays and expands. Oh wait, that shows like the videotape's been running used for a long time. Because usually videotapes don't do that unless it's been there for used way too much.
Hold up, Yuzuha. About your dream last night.
This is the place! The mermaid song! The color of the sea! And those rocks in the distance! Everything matches perfectly!
Wait. Don't tell me that...
No way.
Mermaids are real? Of course! My paranormal radar is super accurate! What do you say? Wanna come search for mermaids with me?
But... isn't this place a little... eerie for mermaids?
Come on, Alice. Don't you want to be the first scientist to study mermaids? Think about it. Discovering a new species. Having your name go down in the history books of ether biology. Your outstanding work could even result in a mermaid emblem being added to the Timefield family crest.
Wow! You think I could really achieve something like that?
The similarities with your dream are definitely worth looking into. But I doubt mermaids are going to be that easy to find.
Oh, come on, Proxy. Don't you want to capture some mermaid footage? Just think, if we rent out that tape, no, a public screening, you'll never have to worry about your electricity bills again. Just picture it now. As the film ends, the whole audience rises for a standing ovation. The credits roll across the screen. Director, Faithin. Narrator, Alice. Producer, Ukinami Yuzuha. Action director, Komono Manato. Special thanks to the Timefield family.
I have no idea why a nature documentary needs an action director, but that actually sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah, right? Let's go find Mia and get to the bottom of this.
Hey, there you are. I was wondering why you haven't come and claimed your prize after finishing your challenge. Yeah, about this videotape. Right here, show your well-deserved Legendary Deep Grand Prize. Wait, a collector's edition 2 kilometers under the sea? This tape contains valuable footage of many endangered marine species. If that's not legendary, then what is? It's not that Larry got the prize, it's something supernatural really did happen. You tell Mia about meeting Mr. Ahab in the mermaid videotape, but my grandpa is dead for years. Oh, he didn't give him any Denny's, did you? Or agree to one of his totally suspicious offers? No, he just told us to get a shooting card from your counter. That's stubborn though, man. I told him to stop meddling my business. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag you into our family stuff. And for the tape you got, I have no idea where it came from. He's been hoarding weird stuff for as long as I can remember. His shop's over at the shopping district. I'll walk you over there so you can ask him yourself. Alright, let's go find him.
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
Soft serve, soft serve. Why a maid outfit though? I don't know. Soft serve ice cream does not scream maid outfit to me. Oh wait, there's no way to actually get off the boats unless you go through the other side. Step right up to the curio stall. Trinkets, snacks, souvenirs. Grab 3 of the 20 of. Grab any 3 for 20% off. Spend over 20,000 and get a free island flower garland. Hi, Grandpa Ahab. That's you guys. I should have known you can resist the urge to uncover secrets of the deep sea. You know who shot the videotape? Who filmed it? Closer than you think. That's me. It's none other than my Sea Spirit Chronicles footage. A creature with the wisdom of a human and the body of a fish. Fascinating, right? Do you know where it was filmed? You wanna go find them? There's no need. I got a similar deep sea spirit right in my shop. We're in 6th Street. Hold up, Yuzuo. Remember that 6th Street cat spirit legend from last time? That pink-haired shop owner said the same thing, and then tried to sell us some cat. Scam me out of 20,000 things. Nicole? Hold on. Anyone else on 6th Street that has pink hair? Definitely not Enzo. Not us. Definitely not Chop. And Aisha. No, Aisha is blonde. And she's got rabbit ears, so it's not pink. Tin Master doesn't have hair. We don't know how the shop owner of the 141 141 looks like, but we know the Bamboo. We don't know the manager of the gadget store, but we know the person that works the counter. She's definitely not it. So has to be Nicole. Can't be anybody else. This is a scam. It's not like it's not be cool to see your own eyes. Sure, I'll take. Well, listen, there's no such thing as free lunch in the world. I don't care how much about making money myself, but it means a lot if you could show a little support for Mia's stall. She just messaged me that you're actually the ones who just took over, but you gotta understand it hasn't been easy for her. I'm not saying you need to give her any bonuses or anything. Helping her give our customers shouldn't be too hard. Our folks are as resourceful as you, right? Promoting the resort is our job too, so don't lose your sign on the deal. Alright, heart for heart. I think a necro. Oh, where are we even supposed to start? How about trying it on the beach? Do we really have to talk to people into it? That's so embarrassing. I've got the experience, let me give it a try. We can just hire the cutting hairs.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
They're still in their work uniform. Oh no. I mean, like... I mean, they could have just, you know, like, taken off the work uniform. Maybe that they'll... Maybe, like, keep a walkie-talkie or, like, a towel on them that says Bellabog. It's like, oh, Bellabog is, you know, covering this or giving them free vacation. You know, Orlando, hold on. You're the bargain hunter. I remember you. She's from the, she's from Luminous Square.
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
I wanted to run and just knock it over, but... Elegant young lady? What can I do for you, sir? Want to try the high-speed archipelago shows? No? How cold and blunt, too. You seem to be such a graceful young lady. Why would you want to promote such unladylike sport with them? Alice seems to be caught off guard, slipping into moments of self-doubt. No worries, we can just ask somebody else. Middle-aged man. It's a game for kids. Try Aquablast. Sorry, I can't swim. There's no swimming involved, or working out either. Clearly the fan of a similar sales pitch quickly walks away. You can expect to sell anything like that. Business about create a demand. Just play a little bit, make it look fun, they'll show up. Come with me. Daddy, can you stop talking? I want that toy from the shooting tall. Alright, those boots are all rigged. It's really hard to win. I'll get you a toy when we get home, okay? Proxy, these beach targets are way too easy. That should you a sneaky smile. Then she's the elbow. Yeah, it's way too easy. They all said it's too easy. And didn't you always say you're the best at shooting games, Darla? Haven't I always told you don't believe everything you hear? See, Miss, we're having a conversation here. Please do not walk right in between two people like that. Just because they say it's easy doesn't mean it really is, right? Oh no, why is the big prize almost gone? Come on, one more round before it's too late. Just a light pull on the trigger and the prize is yours. Alright, time to get on the boat. Are we doing the last ammo type?
Let's ace this stage.
Okay. Oh, we got Gatling gun. Or we got a beam rifle.
Not over yet.
You got this, Yuzuha! Show him what you got!
Yuzuha! You're the best! Are we seriously supposed to talk like this?
Go, Yuzuha, go! Don't ask. She hates it when we're loud.
Lucky me! Hey, what are you two whispering about over there?
What are you two whispering about over there? Guess what? Mia told me that Dad fired off 10 rounds just to win the prize. He was squeezing the trigger so hard it looked like Spark could fly any second. He got a total business mastermind. Let's go. I bet Mia's already... Sir, we're in the middle of a conversation here. Please do not step right in the middle of us. It's basic etiquette. And now please stop facing an existence and just... go away. Time to check out the deep sea spirits. Usually drive you to Ahab's store.
Mia told me everything. Thank you for stepping up to help manage the resort.
No worries, Grandpa Ahab. By the way, do you think you can show us that deep sea spirit now?
Oh, right. I nearly forgot about that. Many have longed for a peek behind the curtain, but I always warn people to be ready. Your whole worldview may be turned upside down.
Please, turn my world upside down.
From the first sprout beneath the water to the four-legged creatures that conquered land, life has traveled far on its evolutionary journey through the tireless work of countless generations of biologists. The threads of evolutionary history gradually unfold before us. But there are still unsolved mysteries and unknown forms of life. The sea god legend of Port Elpis, the bizarre expansion of Hollow Zero, the ghostly dancers of Ballet Twins. Yet none of these compare to what's coming next. Ladies and gentlemen, rabbits and tanukis, you're about to witness a new chapter in the history of evolution. Defying the boundaries between ocean and land, the deep sea spirits.
It's Sharkaboo.
Huh?
Yuza, try to stay calm.
You good-for-nothing old weirdo! Where's the mermaid from my video?
Mermaid? What mermaid? What you've been looking at all along are deep-sea spirits.
Playing word games now, huh? Alice, open the door. Get Monato.
No.
Whoa, 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 calm down, young lady. Or I'll have to call who's ever in charge here.
We are in charge here.
Grandpa Ahab, you might have forgotten, but we're the ones in charge here. Maybe you could tell us where you saw the mermaid all those years ago. As for the spirit that breaks the boundary between land and sea, why don't you just keep that to yourself for now?
Well, it's been decades now. How am I supposed to remember the exact location? Whoa, whoa, don't get feisty, little lady. If I don't know where it is, we can always look around. Hold up, where did I put that thing? Ah, here it is. My mermaid radar.
Mermaid radar. Modified boundary measurement device. What?
I salvaged this from discarded supplies of the old Capital's Research Institute. With my modifications, it'll beep whenever it detects any humanoid creatures with fish tails. And have you heard? There was a reported sighting of a mermaid at a deep-sea fishing spot recently. Hey, don't give me that look. If you don't believe me, you can ask Empy. Lots of customers have seen it. Whether there are fish or not, might as well cast the net, right? What's there to lose? Trust me, this radar will be beeping like crazy at that deep-sea fishing spot.
I might have to stop soon, because it's usual. Because we should make dinner at 5 p.m. It's 4 with the 8 p.m. right now, so I'll check when they want to make dinner, and I'll see if I can factor in some time for beverages. Did you ever run into mermaids when you're out in the sea? A mermaid? I knew it. That weirdo guy totally tricked us. Yeah, over a deep sea fishing spot. Lots of people saw her yesterday morning. He wasn't. Hold on. You were literally 2 seconds ago. Yeah, she's really pretty. Her fishtail was so cute. She even waved at me when I was out sailing. The master's father once warned me about it. Some areas in the open sea are covered in thick fog. There was once a captain who returned from a voyage completely crazy, claiming he has seen a mermaid. That's Ahab. That's Captain Ahab. From then on, he became obsessed with finding a mermaid. In the end, he lost his family and everything he had. With how easy it is to lose your way in the fog, it's possible he ended up in the hollow and got corrupted. So maybe what he saw was just a hallucination. MP can only take you to the safe zones. If the mermaid went to open sea, then MP is not allowed to go there. Safety first. You looked around the area MP mentioned, then the radar stayed silent inside mermaid. After the lingerie, you're tired, hungry, and started to see things. No good, I'm so hungry, I'm seeing things. There's not even a single snack on the box, so not classic. Oh. Alright, well, there's gotta be fish on a fishing boat, right? MP's a Pangbu. Penguins eat fish, but Bangbus don't eat fish, so there's no fish on MP's boats. MP can make grilled fish, but there's no fish on board, you'll need to catch some first. Alright, we can fish. Just because I said we can go fishing doesn't mean I actually know how to fish. Look at Monato. Don't tell anyone, I'm actually kind of afraid of water. Alice? But don't look at me, there's zero fishing talent in my family. Back in the day, they used to call my dad Captain Skunk because he couldn't catch a thing. What about Grandpa? They used to call my grandpa Admiral Skunk. Then it's time to reveal my true identity as Ultimate Angler.
I'm feeling pumped!
Oh, press F at the right moment.
Let me help you! Yay!
Nautilus, that's not exactly something you can eat.
Take my bait! I got something!
I got something, neat. Oh, doing all the work.
Let's reel this big one in!
New fish record. Fish with mouth... Wait. A fish with a mouthful of a name. An appetizing color, but it seems to get along with the spotted family. Spotted fish. Ellen? I think I saw something behind the reef. It's a mermaid. You hurry to pull mermaid onto the boats and to surprisingly see a familiar face. Hey Ellen, didn't expect to run into you here. Why were you sleeping behind the reef? Oh, Victoria has got a commission from Fantasy to supervise some service details and stuff. Mr. Lycon sent me to check the shark nets in nearby waters. I found a spot on the reef that looked like a sofa, so I decided to lie down and try it out. That's when you guys came and carried me back. Well, that kinda makes sense. The most important part, sleeping on the job. And this radar really does go boop beep beep too. Harder than I, it really is a human-shaped creature with a fish tail. It's a completely different species. Roxy! What? That's her fantasy. Let's head back first and get some answer from the weird old man. After a long journey, you finally arrive at the beach pier. As soon as you step off, you hear clearly fuming, leading everyone straight to Ahab's little shop. Welcome. Oh my, you actually found the mermaid. No need to thank me. Really, just do him and drop by Mia's booth sometime. That'll do. This mermaid may not be what you expect. Sure, she has human on top, kind of human fish on the bottom. I mean, just look at a tailfin. Been making excuses, you weird man. This is clearly a shark siren. That's being racist. Alright. Mermaid, made fish. What's the difference anyway? Just some fancy old tale to make a living off of. Not hurting anyone. You think it's harmless? Just because you never truly believe mermaids are real, so you don't understand how much it hurts the people who do. Upon hearing this, the old man's expression shifted into a conflicted mix of emotions. He lets out a deep sigh. When he speaks again, the playful banter is gone, replaced with a tone of quiet sincerity. Listen, kid. I won't speak for those beyond these waters, but around here, no one believes in mermaid more than I do. If you really want to know what you're after, what it could lead to, then follow me. Ooh? Well, on the right side of your shop, revealing the sailor's quarter, the walls are covered in hand-drawn sketches of mermaids, newspaper clipping of recent report sightings, and analytical research. Oh.
The first time I saw a mermaid was when our fishing boat got caught in a spell of bad weather, and the propeller struck a reef. The boat drifted helplessly into a thick bank of fog. Just as I was lying helplessly on the deck, I suddenly heard a magical, fairy-like voice singing. What happened next is exactly what you saw in the ship's recorded footage. I sent the footage to all sorts of societies and institutions, but all I got in return was skepticism and alienation. I searched time and time again for the waters where I was rescued, and once I even caught another glimpse of the mermaid's shadow. Following the song, I sailed toward the reef, where the shadow vanished. But the singing suddenly stopped. I rushed forward, afraid it would get away, and that was when I heard a splash behind the reef. By the time I got there, sure enough, there was nothing in sight.
So, you do actually remember where you saw the mermaid back then?
Of course. I wouldn't dare forget it for a moment. It's on the old sea route from the docks of Waifei Peninsula, in the area where the fog is thickest. But with the Lemnian Hollow expanding, that part of the sea is already inside the hollow. And I had no choice but to give up my search. All I could do was sort through the related files and photo albums, as if that would somehow prove my life wasn't wasted.
Hold up. Why is the last photo in this album a picture of Mia? Does that mean Mia's grandma is actually...
Oh, it's all coming together now.
So, the reason you've been searching for mermaids is to find your family?
Oh, so that's why this is so important to you.
Huh? What are you even talking about? We're not even the same species. What kind of stuff are you kids watching these days? Now that I think about it, it was all just a dream. I wasted my whole life chasing after something that was nothing but an illusion. All I want now is to be there for my granddaughter and make up for the responsibilities I should have taken before.
You've already been amazing, Grandpa Ahab. With your help, Mia's stall has been getting loads of customers.
It's all thanks to you good kids for helping out. As for all the tales and folklore, you may hear them and want to chase after them on a whim. But at the end of the day, maybe it's better to just leave them as mysteries. Don't get sucked in like I did, spending your whole life in a pitiful room like this, stuffed with legends and tales.
Don't say that, Captain. The stories in this room are super cool. Wise, can you help me look up the old sea route?
Wait, what are you doing? There's a hollow out there. If you go in, you might never come back out.
Don't worry, Grandpa Ahab. I know a thing or two when it comes to navigating hollows.
Been here hollow by sea, we're gonna need bigger ships to ensure stability. Alright, let's have ferry check. Checking, let's borrow a ship from Captain MP and set sail. Alrighty, hold on, let me go check on dinner plans. And then I'll see if I can continue streaming or not. If not, I'll probably be back after dinner, which should be like in about 3 hours-ish, or probably earlier. Okay, alright, be right back. Okay, dinner at 5:30, or I have to help out at 5:30, so we got half an hour left. We'll see where we go. We may end it sooner depending on progress. More likely than I will be ending it sooner, honestly. You're not out to sea again, are you? That's right, Captain. We want your biggest ship. We're heading into the Hollow to chase the greatest legend. You know the deep sea is dangerous, and the Hollow is even worse. Fishing is okay, treasure hunting is not. Stick with it for too long, you'll turn to weird old man. Alas, I thought Therese would be interested. We got a shot of a mermaid, but it turns out her Bangbu isn't a fan. The sea is dangerous, but if you don't go, Master will be upset. That would make MP a bad Bangbu. You know, Peng, you don't want to upset your Master, would you? But the ship's radar needs maintenance. And the MP doesn't ever... Okay, well, we do troubleshooting. Oh, come on, this isn't even... Think, what if they fix the ship? Alright, it's done already. With ghosts like that, why would you even want to look into Ghost Story? You could probably work for HSO already. Just average. Where's Yuhuza? Should talk to her before heading out to sea. Here, Proxy. You okay? I was just thinking about the past, back to Alice's father who rescued me. I was drifting on a plank at sea, exhausted, drowsy, barely holding on. You have no idea how hard it is to stay balanced on a floating plank. I almost blacked out. If it hadn't been for that mermaid song giving me a boost, my old man would have lost his sweet, well-behaved, right then, girl right then there. So that nightmare you dumped on me wasn't a dream, it was an actual memory. Alice, what are you doing here? MT asked me to tell you the ship's ready to go. You? Honestly, I don't even know if I should keep dragging you into this. After all, it's just something I've been stubbornly holding on to. Hey, what are you saying? Giving up isn't in the Timefield family motto. Yes, a member of Spook Shack crew, of course we gotta witness these spooky tales together. Let's do this together. Alright, let's go, MP. I won't be reckless anymore, I'm just really happy you're willing to come along with me. Which the region is surrounded with thick fog.
Wait, we're about to enter the depths of the Hollow. From here, the chances of spatial distortion will increase dramatically. Yuzuha? Yuzuha, are you listening?
Sorry,
We can only sail another 100 meters before we have to turn back. I know you may not be ready to leave, but we can return once we've collected more observation data.
Alright, I just...
Starts hesitating about heading back, the familiar sound caught in their ears. Ooh, quickly swimming behind the distant reef. Uh-oh.
So, are we going to follow it?
Yuzuha, I'll keep a close eye on the spatial stability data for these last 100 meters. Once we approach critical values, we'll have to leave. As for safety on the ship, Monato, can I leave that to you?
Don't worry about the ethereals. I'll keep everyone safe.
Thank you all. Really, thank you.
The ship keeps coming from the sinking from behind the reef. The ship slowly moves forward and suddenly the singing stops. It's a recorder.
Has it left?
Let's go a little further and see.
Hold up! Stop right here! Nobody move!
Oh?
Yuzuha, what's happening?
All right, let's keep moving.
So the boat moves forward when the singing starts and stops when it falls down. Luminary finally raises her hand and places it on the rock. Wait, are we playing a game of red light, green light, and it's green when they sing?
Gotcha now. I won.
A red-haired girl appears out from behind where her legs should be instead of just fishtail, covered in jade-like scales that glimmer like brilliant porcelain in the sunlight. Sunlight falls across the mermaid, casting a giant fishtail shadow over the group, where her red hair like seaweed shimmer brilliant in the golden rays.
Though this is our first time truly meeting in person, I still want to say, it's been a while. I'm Ukinami Yuzuha!
The mermaid doesn't linger. After gazing out from the reef for a while, she turns and disappears behind the coral. Yuzuha stares on the deck for a long time before getting empty to take everyone home. It's hard to believe something from a fairy tale is right in front of us. Yeah, it feels kind of surreal. Roxy, is this even real? Could it be that we're just hallucinating from ether corruption after entering the hollow? When my dad was doing his research, some patients even claimed they saw aliens in the hollow. The thrill for us must be exciting. Yeah, I think Yuzuha would be really happy too. Oh, that old man might not be very reliable, but the location he gave us was a huge help. Speaking of which, Minato and I stopped by his shop to say thanks, but he wasn't there. And there's only one place left. At Mia's shop.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
Going like this. Work will always be there, but you've only got one body, you hear me? Just go grab your meal and I'll take over here. If anything happens to you, your grandma's gonna shoot me out. Come on, working 10 to 5, how's that tiring at all? Grandpa, you got visitors. Hey, Mr. Ahab, how are you doing? You kids, you're just looking for trouble, aren't you? The hall's no place to be messing with around. What if something went wrong? What if you couldn't make it back? Even if you don't care about yourselves, you should think about the people working with you to run this resort. Therese and Mia were so worried. Iji even thought you kidnapped MP. Sorry for making you worried. Forget it. Did you really? What the hesitates, eyes flickering curiosity and fear. Oh, so he wants to know, but he's afraid that it's not true, or it is true. Now he really wants to go. He relaxes. As the mirror, his vertebra slowly begins to relax. Never mind. As long as you are safe, that's what matters. Let's leave it at that. For a moment, you're not sure whether to tell him the truth. In the end, you decide to respect his choice. If you really want to thank me, talk some sense into Mia. She's too stubborn. Grandpa, how can you talk about me more like that right in front of my boss? I'm not going back for dinner tonight. You, Miss Timefield, you must be a real big boss behind this resort. Can you help me talk some sense into her? What? Me? You're talking to me? Proxy, Izuna's still waiting for you at the aquarium. I think there's a lot she wants to tell you. Alice and I will handle things here. You go check on her. Basically, Izuna's like, thanks for going with me. You know, it was basically impossible, but I'm not gonna say thanks to the person who
Welcome to the aquarium.
Hey, Proxy, you're here. How'd you know to move when the mermaids sing? Isn't it just nets up, nets down? Come on, Proxy. Don't tell me you never played it before. You mean Red Light, Green Light? It's their local version. Kids in Silent Bay love it at the most. One child playing the big fish stands with their back on the to the beach, sings a song. When the song plays, the fishers slowly creep closer. As soon as the song ends, the big fish turns around and the fisher must freeze in place. If the big fish catches anyone moving, they're out. It's Red Light, Green Light. I suppose that mermaid's been watching us play all along. Poor girl, she must be lonely. I hope she can make more friends after this. I'd say you're an unofficial member of Spook Shack now. I'm worth a fortune, you know. Don't kill the vibe. If we're going by videotape, this is where the mysterious narrator kick in. And with the legendary Proxy Phaeton joining Spook Shack, what kind of adventures await them? Dun dun dun! To be continued. To be continued.
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike deep sea.
Okay. So we'll call it here. It seems we got most of the main story
Feel the pulse
done.
of life on your board.
If you have any questions or need anything...
Okay, so we can do the fantasy... oh, that's a side story? Oh, we finished her side story, okay. Wait for the right moment. Oh, it's available tomorrow. Or basically, yeah, after tonight. Alright, well... I guess I won't be streaming after dinner then, because the next section of the story is not available. Okay, so do I do SteamWorld Heist tomorrow? Or... oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do SteamWorld Heist tomorrow. We'll put this on pending because I think there's 2 sections left. Yeah, there's 2 sections left, the Music Festival and the Midnight Secret. So I'll put that on hold. And I'll also put the Wave Breaker with Alice on hold. I guess I'll do that on like Thursday and Friday. I think it's... given how we progressed through 2 major stories in about 3 hours and 39 minutes, I'm gonna hazard a guess it's probably gonna take me 2 days to complete that, plus the Alice side story. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm probably gonna do some fishing or the archipelago or the surfing one on my own off stream. Okay, but for now, we'll call it here and rendezvous tomorrow for SteamWorld Heist. Oh, they just finished. Okay, well. Alright, we call it here and meet back up tomorrow. SteamWorld Heist 2, actually. SteamWorld Heist 2. Have to specify because there's 2 of them. Kinda do want to go back and play the first one. But if I remember correctly, the first one was placed differently. Alright, that's it for now. Catch you guys tomorrow, 8 PM Pacific time. Night.